There's a bit of styrofoam. Spend a day to get my mind blown. 100,000 on the cash. Goddamn. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the old school. It's all good. They going in. I was thinking about doing Among Us because you know it's on Switch. Oh. My Discord app. Mm. Styrofoam. All right. Run it. Mm. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Banter and Debauchery. It's your boy 4K Goose. I'm in the building. You know what it is. Starting a little late today, but you know, when you don't have people, it's kind of hard to do things when you're trying to do it anew. But you know, we're getting it. We're getting it cracking. Welcome, everybody, to another episode. Let's go ahead and turn that down. You're Doug. You're. Anyway, how's everybody's week been? My week's been good. My week's been good. Oh, damn, I did put it in the wrong chat. He's right. Damn. Fucking up. Fucking up. There it is. I put it in the yams and clams chat in Discord, and you know, y'all know about yams and clams. You know what I mean? But anyway, my week has been actually overall good because I have a lot going on today. After I do the podcast at 12 a.m., I am going to be streaming. I'm an official streamer now, so you go hop into the 4K Goonks YouTube page and do what you got to do. What the fuck is that on my fucking lens? Oh, but anyway, now that goes. Anyway, but start off the week. I guess I could talk about Hotel Chronicles. Actually, no. Before I talk about Hotel Chronicles, I'm going to talk about how one of my old bitches hit me up. You know what I'm saying? One of my old bitches hit me up to tell me that I don't give a fuck you getting married. But this is how it goes. Sitting at work, fucking Tuesday, yesterday, honestly. You know what I mean? I'm sitting at work Tuesday, and I see my phone ring. Like, who the fuck is this? I don't know this number. But it's like, it's late. So if it's late, I pick up late phone calls because scammers is not going to call late, which is a lie because the other day, fucking car warranty person called at 10:45 and I thought it was the actual person. It was like, oh, what's up, Brett? Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, fucking I get a call and she hit me up like, hey, what's going on? I'll be like, I'm kind of busy. What do you need? I wasn't doing nothing. I was at work chilling. I literally had my feet up. It's like, I'm kind of busy. What do you need? I'm just letting you know I'm getting married. I was like, congrats. She's like, yeah, so I was just wondering, end call. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you wondering. I don't give a fuck whatever you're trying to accomplish. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck if you're getting married or not. Fuck out of here, Chief. Know, man. I don't give a fuck. Bitch is always trying to fucking be like, hey, I'm getting married. I'm getting married. Man. My homeboy is going off right now.
About what?
Next Wednesday.
Oh, that looks like shit, fam.
My homeboy posted. Oh shit! Naray's 20 years old. Happy birthday, Naray! It's my cousin. My homeboy posted in Facebook that the guy's skin started peeling from the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Uh-huh.
And my homeboy was like, yo, you still getting that shit? I am. Next Tuesday, I think it is. Whatever the 6th is. I think the 6th is Tuesday. Yeah. I'm getting that Pfizer shit right there, buddy. Probably this side, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jelly said, welcome back, man.
No, it's been rough. It's been rough. Today included. Almost wasn't gonna be here. But you know what? We power through, we persevere. Man, fuck this shit. Let me tell y'all niggas what's been going on with the kid, the king.
Let's get
the
it.
Young king. So I've been in the process of moving over the past 3 weeks or so. Setting everything up. Not really used to being so responsible. I have to make all these phone calls, turn on Georgia Power, hit up internet niggas, hit niggas up for furniture, making plans, arrangement, big moves, boss man moves. And for some reason, every Wednesday, shit was just worse. It was just rough. On top of that, last Wednesday, I almost got fired at the job. Wednesday prior to that, I don't remember exactly what happened, but the job did something to piss me off as well. And today, I went to go pick up the keys from my apartment. First thing that happened, I was moving some stuff out of my girl house, picked up a really heavy box, turned around, hit a 180, plowed through the coffee table. My shin is destroyed. I was out of commission for about 10 minutes. It actually was bleeding, and that shit hurts now. I'm a champion, but real niggas persevere. They power through. Get to the apartment. It's raining, by the way. Try to take this same heavy ass box out of the car, and that shit just bursts the fuck open and explodes. Contents go all over the ground. I legit, because it was raining, like it was almost like one of those. Like, are you serious? Like, there's no way that this box just fucking exploded and all this shit is all over the ground right now. I'm just staring at it. I'm like, oh shit, it's books. I need to like actually try to pick this shit up. So I'm picking this shit up. I'm throwing it in the car. It's mad shit. It's books, candles, just random shit that she had in that box. And I'm throwing it just in my passenger seat. I'm just like, this shit just gonna stay there. I don't care. After about 2 minutes or so, my back is soaked. I'm possibly gonna catch pneumonia. And so I said, you know what? Shake it off. Real niggas, we persevere, we power through. I was supposed to pick up the Wi-Fi router from Spectrum on Friday. I called Spectrum. They're like, yo, you can come get it today. Just pull up to the scene, crispy and clean. Just come in there, just grab the router, and you can turn all that shit on today if you want. I said, excellent. That's it. That sounds like the optimal play here. So, my phone was about to die, so I tried to. Well, at this point, I'm on the highway. I'm on the way to Spectrum, and I tried to plug my phone into the little the car charger, and the port was wet, so my phone started beeping and making a sound I had never heard before. So I looked down for half a second, immediately plow into the car that's right in front of me. Frame one, I'm like, I was in the middle. It's legit. My phone starts beep. I look down, boom, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? I was like, Lord, please do me a solid and let this not be what it's about to be. So the lady, she stops, gets out the car, checks her shit, looks at me. She gives me a thumbs up. She's like, all right, cool. There's no damages to her car. So she just leaves. I know I know something wrong with my shit, cause I hit her pretty hard. I rocked when I made contact. What the fuck? Like I shook pretty damn hard. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever, my nigga. We just gonna go to Spectrum. Just call this shit a day. I get to Spectrum, and I get out the car and I look. My front bumper's cracked. The front bumper's cracked a little bit. Part like cars these days are made out of plastic. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not built for it tough. They're not like some from the late 90s, early 2000s. These shits are they're made out of plastic. Everything just slides and pops off pretty fucking easy. So I like everything was like popped out of place, but some stuff I could pop back in place. Other stuff like I might have to like actually put a little bit of elbow grease on it, but it could probably all just pop right back into place. But it was still raining. So like, man, fuck this. My back is already fucking moist from fucking neck to ass crack. So I'm just finna fucking just leave that shit what it is. I go in Spectrum, gotta wait, gotta put my name on the little fucking waiting kiosk. So I'm like, all right, we'll be with you shortly. Cool. Go talk to the nigga. We ain't got no routers. Come back Friday. I said, huh. So I could have avoided that accident if buddy on the phone just didn't lie to me like a fucking whore, and his name was Michael. How dare you fucking disrespect me, you goddamn clown. Anyways, whatever. Real niggas power through. We persevere. I said, you know what? I deserve the ball out. This week I was like, I'm probably about to start drinking more water. I drank water all day yesterday, so I said like, you know what? Fuck all that shit. Today we on sad boy time. I need to go to McDonald's, and I'm about to get busy. Give me a double quarter pounder with cheese meal, large with a Sprite, and 10-piece nuggets on the side. Fucked it all up. Get home. So, oh shit, my phone's at 2%. Let me plug this bad boy in the charger. Phone is still wet from like an hour ago, and it's like, yo, your phone can't charge, so this shit probably just about to die. I just sat my phone on the table, and I just ate my McDonald's, and in sadness for like 30 minutes until my phone actually dried and I was able to get shit working. So B said earlier, I probably pissed off a god or something. Little girls from the Addams family. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here. Almost wasn't gonna be, because today was definitely the worst day. That me ramming the back of that woman's Ford F-150. That shit was not.
Oh, damn, I didn't know it was an F-150.
Yeah, that shit was not a part of the plan.
No wonder she was like, thumbs up. She's like, I know I'm good.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, your fucking piece of plastic right here. You might wanna look at that. Send that to a little body shop or something. But fucking my car got mixed. No, it got mixed pretty bad. It got mixed pretty fucking bad. But we here now.
I just want to say on behalf of everyone, even though I held it down prominently the past 2 weeks, everyone say, welcome back, Brett. We all missed you. No homo.
Hey, man. I'm just trying to get all this moving shit done, fam. Once I get all this shit moved in, I'll feel a lot better, because this shit's been stressing me out for the past 3 weeks. But hopefully I can get all this shit taken care of by like Friday, So next Wednesday we should be back in regular spirits. Excuse me. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no, this one. I said I don't do the moving by myself shit no more. I get movers, or I'm junking everything, starting anew, like a phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Like a phoenix. I'm starting anew like a phoenix. Brett seen it the first time. I'm not fucking. I'm getting movers, or I'm starting anew. Everything's getting thrown in the junk. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I feel that because at this point, I mean, I don't really have that much, and honestly, she don't really have that much either. The main issue is gonna be the fact that most of the shit we bought, we have to build, and that's probably gonna take up a majority of the time. Got to get a fucking power drill, become Bob the Builder, and
Red the Builder.
That's facts, and well, from what they all the instructions say, none of the shit should take long, so long as you know what you're doing. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'll report back on that shit, see if I put some shit together, fucking backwards.
Yeah. But, like I did, because I was just about to say that when I put together this computer desk, it was like, oh, you should be done in like 15 minutes. Then I'm putting it together. I got like 3 parts on, and it actually stands up. I'm like, okay. And it's like, yo, you got to put this part on there. I go to put the part. I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck does it go? Then I look on the other side of the fucking thing, and I like slide the part on there, and I go, fuck. And I had to undo everything. And one of the fucking holes got stripped. Hey, man, hopefully this shit don't collapse one day. But if it do, I got warranties on everything, baby. Let's get it.
It'd be like that, fam.
This light is a little bright. I'm gonna have to turn this shit right back down.
A little. You don't look that pale than I do.
My
shit like this. Someone put lotion on the lens. I was trying to get that fucking the other shit to work. It looks so crispy and clean, but he didn't want to cooperate with me.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's just like those chicks that be fucking taking pictures and like fucking moving real quick.
Yeah.
So like, I guess so it'll blur. We know you're ugly. Stop it. All right, just stop it. Just stop it. All right, we know you're ugly mug.
That's facts. The only picture that's blurry that we accept is of that nigga that's smiling and going like this. And that's the only picture we accept of a nigga being blurry.
I wonder how I would look if I turn this shit all the way the fuck up. Hold on a second. Let me burn my eyes real quick.
You can definitely tell there's a light on your face. It's not a very soft light. Well, when you turn it up to the max. But yeah, man, what's going on with the Hotel Chronicles? Man? We back in the
okay.
Man. Let's get active.
All right, so we're gonna start on. I don't remember how many days I had to work this week. This shit's be like a blur now, but I guess I had to work. But all right, so the first day we're gonna say Friday. I don't remember if I had to go to work Thursday. I don't remember, but we're gonna say Friday, right? This fucking dork keeps coming down to the desk, like, and he was the dorks of all dorks. Like when he first showed up, he had the glasses on. Like I don't know where my glasses are. What the fuck did I do with my glasses? But anyway, he fucking had the glasses on, the round glasses, skinny, bald, and he was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Man, what's on?" And he has a deep voice, but you can still tell he's a dork. Like he would be a good voice actor if he wasn't such a fucking dork. All right, but anyway, he comes to the desk the first time asking fucking like a dumbass question, and I'm like, all right. And he comes back and go a key, and he was like, he comes to the desk and he goes, "Is it okay if my girlfriend can like stay in the room, or do I gotta pay more?" I'm like, yo, son, once you get the room, that's your room, man. As long as you don't like fucking fuck the shit up, that's you. He goes, okay. So I'm sitting down there and I'm talking to my coworker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm talking to him like, yeah. He comes back and he goes, man, yo. And I go, what's wrong? He said, man, Uber's not taking my card and I'm trying to get my girlfriend here. And then we both like looked at him like, what do you want from us? Come on, fam. And then he was like, man, I don't know what to do. I was like, it's messed up, man. Ah man, I need to find somebody to give me like a give me like let me use their Uber or their card. I need to find somebody. And he's looking at us, and we're just looking at him like, and he goes, okay, and he walks away. Hey, I think he did get a hooker, Nate. So anyway, this girl comes in, fucked up weave, fucked up shoes, grade A homeless person. I seen it. I said maybe she's left over from the All-Star weekend. I don't know, but homeless person, off rip. I know. I seen it. Right? She goes, do y'all got any rooms for $25? No. All right.
I mean, you won't know if you don't ask,
Oh, that's true. But I still had to hit her with the no. Are you serious? So she leaves, and I'm sitting there, and the motherfucking guy comes back. Hey, do y'all got any rooms tonight? I'm like, nah, man, we sold out. He's like, there's this girl outside, and she's homeless, and I don't know what to do. And I said, let her be homeless, champ. So I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, you need money to pay for rooms. And then he goes, oh, okay. And he walks away. And I was just like, yo, this guy is fucking Steve Urkel incarnation. You know what I mean? Incarnate. You know what I mean? So later that day, no, for like, because there's no more breakfast, my black ass got to make coffee every morning. He's trying to fuck for an hour. He should have brought her to his room then. That bitch look dirty though. There was ingrown pussies on ingrown hairs on her pussy. Anyway, so it goes. Now that breakfast ain't there anymore, I gotta make coffee, right? Mm-hmm. So I go to make the coffee, and these chicks come from the club. I'm like, yo, this is the most disgusting gaggle of bitches I've ever seen. Like legit, and I've seen some nasty bitches. And then they walked past me, and then I went to the elevator and I saw them. I said, I didn't make no noise, but I went. And it was like, the fuck you shaking your head at? And I was just like, excuse me? She was like, what are you shaking your head at? They didn't have no mask on, by the way. The fuck you shaking your head at? I was like, to be honest, man, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm looking at. She was like, you better not know what you're looking at, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up.
Did she say that?
She said that. She said, you better not know what you're looking at, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up. I said, yo, you got it, man. I said, yo, you got it. I'm not even finna go there with you. Motherfucker shaking his head at us. Bitch, we look good. And I just said, no. Said, yo, they were disgusting. Their skirts were hiked up. You can see they're fucking their whatever you want to call their derrieres. Because it definitely wasn't ass.
Rumps.
No, because they gotta be round and rotund to be rumps. It was just disgusting. It was like a nigga lips like this. And that's not the first time I saw an ass like that this week. It was like the ass, it's like the ass of nigga lips like this. But it was hanging upside down like that. So it kind of looked like it's like she had moose knuckles on the back. Like how you have moose knuckles? Disgusting. Yeah, how you have moose knuckles on the back? The other one, titties was just all sorts of just flat, and then Shorty had the Shorty was just dark. She was dark as your hoodie, and fucking she had the blonde hair and the fucking pink lipstick. It was just like you could tell that they were just jamming at the club, just dancing away, and they just got all sweaty and shit. It was nasty. Walking in with fucking no heels on, holding their heels in their hand, fucking feet look like goddamn somebody fucking took a motorcycle and revved the fucking back tire on their feet. Oh my god. It was just disgusting. It wasn't even funny to laugh at, D. It was disgusting. So anyway, that was there with them bitches. She goes. So a certain hotel, I'm not gonna say the name of, caught on fire on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Was it serious?
Serious enough for them to move people. So they call me and they go, yo, so-and-so, this hotel caught on fire. Do you have one room? I'm like, yo, well, we kind of sold out last night. But I do have one room that I could give you. They go, okay. Bet. So excuse me. So a lady calls back. A guy called back the first time. A lady calls back. All right, I'm sending those 5 people over for the 5 rooms that we're holding. I said 5 rooms. Excuse me.
It's a lot of rooms.
She said 5 rooms. I was like, he called and confirmed 5 rooms. I'm like, no, he only called and confirmed 1 room, ma'am. Like, he did not confirm 5 rooms. We're not gonna do this. We're not doing this. No. She was like, well, do you have 5 rooms? I go, you know what, I do. All right, I do got 5 rooms, but that's it. That's all I got. All right, because we was pretty booked last weekend. Last night. She goes, okay. First lady comes. She says, yeah, man. Wait, no. The lady says that typically, I don't know anybody that knows this, but when a hotel walks you, they have to pay for your room somewhere else. If they didn't have your room at the hotel. If your shit was guaranteed. So they was like, they sent the people over, but they was making them pay.
Yeah.
I'm like, how your shit catch on fire and you making people pay?
Get mixed?
Yo, mixed like a motherfucker. The first lady showed up. She had, like, you ever see somebody get pulled out of a fire and they have soot and shit on them?
Yeah.
That's what she looked like. On her face, on her pants. She said she got woken up to black water spraying on her. I'm like, and they making you pay? I'm like, that's some dirty shit. She was like, I'm not even going to deal with it right now. I just know I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to talk to them. So what happened was, a fire happened and the fire alarm didn't go off.
Huh.
Yeah.
Probably mad niggas took the shit out the smoke alarm to...
No. When it hits the hallway...
It's the whole building?
All that shit don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, all that shit don't matter. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but their fire alarm didn't go off. And, like, they had to displace, like, 10 people. So, the first lady comes, she gets 2 rooms. So, if anybody's counting, we're down from 5 to 3. Lady comes back, says, we're sending 3 more people over. I'm like, well, you only got 1 more room left. How you sending 3 more people over? Because when she called, the other 2 people came, right? Because she's telling them that I got doubles at the hotel. I never told that bitch that I had doubles. I told her what room that I had. I told her what I had. So she's trying to finesse. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, you only got 1 room left. She's like, I don't only have 1 room left. So I'm explaining it to her. And she was like, that don't make no sense. And then I guess the gay guy that called initially was in the background. He was like, no. So-and-so had 2 rooms. And then the woman you sitting right now, just 2 rooms. So he only has 1 left. Black lady goes, so you tell me you ain't got no rooms? I said, I'm looking at the system. I'm not going to say whether I did or I didn't. But I'm looking at the system and I said, no. She said, God damn. All right. It is a death trap, D. Motherfucking fire alarm needs to go off no matter what. Anybody that works at a hotel knows that. But anyway, so that was the end of that. They tried to finesse me. They got me tight a little bit. And then earlier that night, a dude with a Philly jacket. I know he's homeless. I've seen him before. He's like, man, I just got off the Greyhound, man. I got to take a shit. Can I please use your bathroom? And I'm looking. And I go, nah, man. I can't let you use the bathroom COVID and shit like that, man. If you ain't a guest, you can't use the bathroom. He's like, I'm trying to be a guest. I was like, but you don't got the money to pay for the room, so you can't be a guest. And he goes, man, damn, man. So that nigga leaves. When I went to go make the coffee, before the fat bitches came through, or the nasty bitches, he's outside singing his ass off in the middle of the street. I don't know what the fuck he was saying. He's like, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I look, and I just, it's homeless shit. I don't fucking go, yo, I'm not amazed anymore at homeless shit. I look and I just go, what the fuck? And then them bitches came. So, like, my attention from him immediately went to them because I was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Nigga, when I left to get in my car, right? He's sitting by the waterfall. That nigga goes, yo, I like your car, man. I said, I appreciate it. That nigga said,
This nigga
looking.
Jim Carrey? What the fuck?
Yo, son, this nigga was going crazy. He was like, bah, 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 ha, ha, ha. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I get my car, and I'm trying to scroll to the song that I want to listen to, right? So before I get to driving, this nigga's like, hey, 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 we getting it, we getting it, we getting it. Yeah, son. I was like, all right, B. And I just drove off. It's like, yo, that was the nuttiest shit. I was like, I'm definitely talking about this nigga. I'm definitely talking about this nigga when I do the podcast on Wednesday. So let's shoot to Saturday, right? Saturday we go. Now this has been this one kid, shout to Mocha. There's been this one kid that's fucking that kept coming to the desk. Never had a mask on the whole time. Right? He was lit, Nate. Lit as fuck. Homeless lit. This nigga's out there making noises. I wouldn't be surprised if he shit in the waterfall. But anyway, motherfucking I'll punch you in your face, Nate. Motherfucking so this nigga kept coming to the desk. You know what I'm saying? He keeps coming to the desk, and he don't have a mask on. So he comes and he gets a bunch of shit right on Saturday. I'm in a good mood on Saturday. I wasn't ready for Friday. I will admit, I wasn't ready for Friday because I thought it was gonna be slow. Nigga comes and he's like, "Yo, how much is this?" I'm like, "Yo, $3. How much is this? $4. How much is this? $3. Nigga said, "Yo, you ain't got nothing there for $1?" I said, "No." He was like, "That's not good business." I'm like, "That is good business because you're paying triple what it worth. Like, we making money. How you gonna tell me what's good business or not?" I was like, "Yo, why you never got your fucking mask on?" And he goes, "Huh?" He's obviously high as shit. I can smell him. I said, why did he get so? Why don't you never have your fucking mask on? Yo, I say, don't come down here no more without your mask. All right? He's like, damn, man. Oh, he's like, well, how much for the soda? I was like, yo, son, just take the fucking soda. Just take it. He's like, all right, bet. Well, I'm about to get this now. I said, nigga, what? All right. Now I'll make you pay for everything. He's like, no, man. I was like, nah, man, with your fucking greedy ass. He was walking out with the soda. I said, nah, bitch. I said you paid for it. Bring your ass here, baby, the soda. He was like, all right. He said, yo, you gonna have to catch me? And then he looked in my eyes. He said, no, never mind, man. I'm gonna put this down here. I'm just gonna put this down here. And he was like, so I can't have the soda? I took the soda, I opened it, and I poured it into the fucking trash can while I was looking at him in his face. I was like, what soda? And he said, damn, man. And nigga just left. Then he came back with his gay ass friend. He was like, can you please put some chips and 3 sodas in the room, please? I was like, I got you, man. He was like, okay. And he walked away. And that was that nigga. So Saturday running smooth as shit. I came in front. It was busy than Friday, like people wise, but nobody was asking me for nothing. Nobody, like, the phone on Friday rang from when I got to work to when I left. From when I got to work to when I left, the phone rang. This is some bullshit. But anyway, motherfucking these girls, you know how I hate like fucking noises, like doo, 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 doo. These girls is leaning on the fucking bell. Doo, doo, doo. I'm like, yo. So they come to the desk, fucking Cali girls. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not a hater. All of them was bad as shit. The light skinned one was tall. She had a fat ass shit, some titties on her. You know what I mean? She come to the desk. It's me and my coworker. We standing there. She come to the desk. I'm like, yo, why you leaning on the bell like that? Like, you don't have to go shit anymore. It's cold. Just tap the thing once. We're gonna open the door for you. She was like, oh, that wasn't me. I mean, I pressed the bell once. Well, maybe twice, but it wasn't me. I'm like, all right, whatever. And she was like, you're kind of mean the way you said that to me. I was like, you were kind of mean the way you pressing that goddamn bell. Don't press the bell like that shit no more. I mean, and my coworker said, right. So I don't give a fuck if you bad as shit. You think niggas will walk up to you, oh my God, she bad as hell. Hey, I don't give a shit about none of that, man. I fucked bitches like you before. You're nothing to me. All right? You're a stranger. Okay? So fucking, she like tried to have an attitude and she's like, I don't give a fuck. So after the fucking my coworker leave, I'm doing my shit. I'm doing my working shit, right? This nigga comes. No, this is Sunday. My fault. Fast forward to Sunday. He wasn't there. No. This is what Saturday is. It doesn't matter. He wasn't there at this point. So this nigga comes and he leans on the bell. Just think about what I just did for like a minute. The door's opening. So I'm like, yo, why is this nigga leaning on the bell? So now I'm irate. I go, yo, the fuck is wrong with you? Why you leaning on the bell for? You know, I was like, yo, you're not calling the valet with the bell, nigga. You're telling me to open the door. The door's already fucking open. I just talked to your fat friend over here. Said that the valet is coming. Did I tell you the valet was coming? Yeah. I was like, just stop pressing the fucking bell. Nigga said, my bad, man. I'm throw like him. I said, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck if you drunk, nigga. Fuck that shit. Don't hold the fucking bell like that, nigga. And I was standing in the lobby, and I thought he thought I was going to walk away. Like, when they passed me, and I looked at him like, nigga, give a fuck about none of that shit. He was like, my bad, bro. I'm throwed, man. So you guys about to be real throwed in a minute, nigga. Throw your ass down these motherfucking stairs. And then, so Sunday comes. Sunday comes. We having a good day Sunday. About 1:45 hits. Somebody hits the bell, and somebody walks in. We have a not so desirable guest already at the desk, and he's like, "Can I get washcloths?" I was like, "Well, I don't have any more washcloths back there. I only have one." Like, you know, I'm sorry. So the lady hears this behind him. It's a big black bitch. Lady hears this behind him and goes, I look at her and I'm just like, all right, Bill, like whatever. So she goes, the guy, I was like, what's the name? So she says the name, and then she comes to the desk and she turns her back to me and starts talking. So I heard you tell the person, So I heard you tell the person in front of me fucking that you ain't have any more washcloths. I was like, I don't have any more back here, but I could find some from you. Oh, no, I don't need them. I don't need them. I was like, I already see what energy this fucking bitch is on. So I'm not finna match her energy. Even though I just got done with dealing with the other nigga. Every time I see this nigga, I get a little angry because I don't like him. But I'm still nice to the motherfucker because he's there. So she's doing her big black bitch shit. I'm like, all right. So the husband comes. And I'm like, all right, you need to swipe your card. What do I need to swipe my card for? I was like, because your shit is prepaid. You still need to swipe for incidentals. Just in case you buy something from the market. Just in case you have bargain. Just in case you break something. It's like you get it back when you leave. I calmly explained it to this big bitch. Mm. She goes, man, I have a travel agent. I travel all the time. I ain't never heard no shit like that. And then immediately I know you're lying because every fucking hotel you go to, niggas is gonna swipe incidentals. But I'm like, whatever. So she tells the husband, she goes, you swipe your card because I'm not swiping my shit. And then she starts grumbling, wanting me to engage her, but I'm not letting give you the energy that you want. It's because you're big and you're unhappy with the way you look. And your falsified tales about you having a travel agent. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bitch. So so he swipes his card. I'm like, yo, your card didn't go through. So he goes to the ATM. How much a motherfucking ATM fee? Da, 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 da. And I'm looking, I'm like, God damn. Now her 3 kids is in the lobby. I look at her son and I go, And he just shot me back and looked like, yeah. I go, okay. So this is all the time now. This shit that she does is all the time. So I'm really like, bitch, you ain't finna get this out. I don't argue with women no more. So it's like, you ain't getting this out of me. So he gets the shit and she goes, how much was the fee? Exactly like that. How much was the fee? He said it was free. I knew that shit wasn't free, but I'm not trying to blow his spot up. Nigga came back to the desk. Nigga swiped. Shit declined again. Now, while he's swiping, she wasn't getting the energy from me, so she needed to displace her big black hood bitch energy to somebody. So she calls her mama. Granted, it's 1:45 at night. But she needs to get her shit off. because I'm not giving her. She wanted me to argue with her. I'm not getting. No, you're not getting that from me. So she fucking calls a motherfucking See, Ray knows. Ray knows. She fucking calls her mom. Mom, don't motherfucking book me down in this motherfucker no more. Motherfucking Spoon and them was at the other hotel, and they said they were nasty and rude and shit. And I was like, was it really the hotel people? Even though that hotel has a reputation, like, was it really the hotel people, or were they just like you? That's what I'm thinking in my mind. But I'm just standing there. I don't want this bitch to get the fuck out of here so I can go back to watch what I was watching. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So don't book me at no motherfucking. I have a travel agent. And I'm asking, she asked for a receipt for the incidentals. But anybody that goes to a hotel, no, you don't get a receipt for the incidentals. You get your receipt when you leave. I'm like, if I give you a receipt, it's just going to be blank. Well, I know that. Just give me a blank receipt. I'm like, all right, bitch, you got it. And if you want a blank receipt, hey, that's you. So she yelling at her mom, and she got on speakerphone too. You know what I mean? So it's not, she don't got no up to her shit or nothing like that. Hey, and then your mom goes, well, are you in the room? Okay, well, as long as you're in the room, just call me back. So she's like, because don't book me down this motherfucker no more, mom. Whoop. So the guy comes back. Fucking Ray knows every goddamn weekend. But so the guy comes back, he swiped the card, it declines. Just look him in the eye, and I go, I already know where this is gonna go with him if I tell him this shit. So I'm like, let me just cut the losses, get this nigga the keys. The hotel is prepaid anyway. Fuck it. So he get the key. All right, y'all, come on. She said some other shit. But before she left, I said, hold on 1 second. Your receipt. And she just looked at me. And the guy came back and got the receipt, and I was just like, but she couldn't see my smile through my mask, but she could see my eyes. She know I'm smiling. And then I was like, I'll call Jell. I was talking to Jell. I said, yo, let me go get this shit right now. I got washcloths, fucking blankets, all that shit from downstairs. And then when she came back, she wasn't looking at me again, and she was talking. She was like, if your relief in the morning, are they gonna have washcloths? I said, oh, no need to fret, ma'am. I have washcloths right here. I went and found some for you. Are they clean? I said, oh, yes. I got them right out of the dryer. Gave her the washcloths, gave her the blankets, and the guy was like, thank you, man. She just took a big ass on and walked away. Now, first time in a long time, this is Tuesday we're talking about now. First time in a long time, I had to work 3 to 11. I hadn't do that shit in a long time. Guy checks in. His last name is Cooper. So, his last name is Cooper. So, I'm talking to him, and I'm in a good mood. I ain't gonna front. So I was like, so what's going on? What you down here for? He's like, oh, we going to Morehouse and everything and yada, yada, yada. I was like, you got your family with you? And he was like, yeah. So I was like, oh, so it's safe to say your whole family is hanging with Mr. Cooper. This nigga looked at me and said, don't make that fucking joke to me, man.
That's clean.
He said,
a hating ass nigga.
And then he said, don't make that fucking joke to me, man. I said, whoa, my bad. I thought it would be funny. He was like, I don't like that joke. Don't make that fucking joke to me, man.
He must have heard that a million times.
He had to. But anyway, that was the only thing that happened on Tuesday. And that's it for Hotel Chronicles, guys.
Very eventful week.
It was.
I mean, per usual. But where we going next? I was thinking about if we wanted to do a bracket like live.
I guess we can.
Like let me see if I can. Well, I'm gonna pull up a topic first, and then you talk about it while I'm trying to figure out how to set this shit up. Let me see.
You want me to get into another topic or?
Yeah, topic.
All right, so
whatever. You
put up the old timey bitches.
Okay, win the game.
I was watching Titans of Industry on YouTube's, right? And then they was talking about prohibition. I'm sitting there, I'm eating Captain Crunch in the middle of the night. And they're talking about prohibition, right? And it was like women against prohibition. And they flashed his picture up. And then I said, they flashed his picture up, And I had to rewind it and take a picture on my phone because I couldn't believe that these bitches was that ugly back then. And then I'm thinking to myself, how dare they try to get liquor outlawed when that's the only thing bringing their husband home to look them in their rough ass faces?
They
you know
look
what I'm saying?
Absurd.
They
Mainly,
look
I'm gonna say homegirl all the way on the right, but to the left of her, like right beneath her on the left with the tall wig, the Hershey
son.
Kiss ass Donkey Kong wig she got going on here. So it's a little nasty.
The one on the left, right? The one on the left that's pointing.
Uh huh.
How dare you, bitch?
It looked like it like her neck made of Play-Doh a little bit. You see how like she got the little turkey neck action, but she got the shit on the
Yeah,
left that's like sticking out. What is that? A gill?
they think that's the scarf from her hat. Well, look at all of them are frowning.
The
You know what
one.
LeVay said?
What did you say?
He said the one in the top right corner he would smash.
Let me see.
There's not a bitch in this picture I would, I would fuck. I
Yes.
said, nigga, what? He said, hey, he said the one in the top right corner is all right. I said,
LeVay, was he drunk?
no, he was at work.
I don't think he could see that well when he was driving.
No, that nigga what? That nigga look because he was at a stop. He just got finished dumping what he was doing.
Well, let me just say this: I'm sick of that nigga, and he's he's wrong. That's all I'm saying. He's wrong.
Look at Shorty in the middle from under the lady's hand that's pointing. Look at her eyes. She looks like a demon.
I mean, they all look like they're dead inside.
Yeah, but that bitch really looks like she's dead inside. She has no fucking color in her pupils.
Yeah, this picture is What's up with the one in the middle? Like she look like a ringleader, like samurai, a little bit with that shit she got on her head.
She's a Ronin. Like, how are you mad at alcohol when alcohol probably got you your husband? Probably met you at a bar or a speakeasy, took you home. You know what I mean? Like took off your girdle, your big ass fluffy stockings, your fucking what the other 3 underwears that you wear, knocked you out, went to sleep, woke up, said, yo, what the fuck is this? Now you gotta put a ring on it. Yeah. Alcohol got you your husband, bitch.
That's facts. Well, I know. Well, back in the day, I know the standards was like abysmal. Like I think back. Well, I guess that's the better question. What do you think the standards was back in the day for men?
It had to be terrible.
I don't think niggas had any.
I think you just like you would find like a girl that you could maybe of some kind of stature and you would marry just to have like marriage, but like, oh, the sign is cut off. Well, what the sign says, before I get back into that, what the sign says is no lips that touch alcohol shall touch ours.
Man,
I'm taking that. I don't even do that shit no more, but fuck it.
sis,
Yeah,
all you sisters, I'm gonna need all y'all to come on. It's funny how they're saying that like they have leverage.
yeah.
That's the.
I mean, but
part.
they did back then.
I
You
mean,
actually had to sue your fucking person to get fucking divorced. It was hard to get divorced back then.
what you mean soon?
You had to sue him for divorce.
Oh, you literally had to win a battle.
Yeah.
Like on what grounds?
I don't know.
That shit sounds nuts.
All I know is looking at fucking that picture. You're right, Jelly. Ain't no lips touching them. Looking at that picture, that shit is rough.
That's just rough as hell, fam.
That shit is rough as fuck. I had to fucking yeah.
All right, we gonna.
Yeah, that shit is terrible. No lips that touch lips that touch alcohol shall touch ours.
Okay.
Fuck out of here, you ghouls. That's a gaggle of ghouls.
We're gonna get off. We're gonna get off them.
But
Yeah.
I will say this: as bad as them bitches look,
Mm-hmm.
them 3 bitches that walked in on Saturday looked like fucking 3 times worse than them. To give y'all a picture.
That's I almost find that unbelievable. If we're being honest, they just look like men with wigs on. All right, y'all. if y'all niggas been living under a rock for the past week or so, a young man by the name of Lil Nas X put out a song, or a video per se, because I think the song's been out for a while. And I'm still setting up the bracket, by the way. And
So good.
niggas are upset at the visual of him getting on a stripper pole from heaven, going down to hell, giving Satan a lap dance, getting busy, coming out with Satan shoes, and yeah, it's safe to say that people are in a bit of a tizzy. Now, my 2 cents on the situation is, you're not gonna like when I say this, B. I follow Lil Nas on TikTok. The little nigga is funny. Like, I don't care. The little nigga is funny. The nigga, you can tell he's a kid. He got too much time on his hands. He'd be making videos that he probably shouldn't be making if you're a fucking multi-million recording artist. And but you can tell he's just a little nigga. And from my perspective, I look at it like him being gay. He knows that niggas always be talking shit, saying, you gay, you gonna go to hell, blase blase. So this was his way of getting his little get back at niggas. Like, basically he was trolling religion. That's how I look at it. I don't think this is nothing serious to like be mocked, or like I don't think he was like mocking it or anything. I think it's legit just he was just trolling, and y'all niggas took the bait and got scammed. Cause, well, for one, you shouldn't have took the video serious. He got banished from heaven and got on a stripper pole to hell. That will never happen in any reality. Like, that just wouldn't happen. So I don't know why people were so no pun intended butthurt about him making this video. Like, I've seen a lot of responses. Like, people were saying how on South Park back in the day, Satan literally used to fuck Saddam Hussein and nobody said anything, and that's a fact. 3-6 Mafia, literally 666. It was another Ozzy Osbourne, legit fucking biting the head off of a bat. There's a lot of niggas who have done satanic / demonic things, and some might say that he's being targeted because he's gay. I don't know. I'm not one to subscribe to that theory. I think it's just he went for shock value, and he got shock value, and cause ain't nobody doing shit like this. So, like it's not like niggas don't play with religion no more, because everybody's soft, everybody's a pansy, everybody's afraid to do anything. So for him to like go, air quotes, go that far, it's definitely gonna catch niggas' attention to make niggas say something. So I don't know if people are only upset because he's gay. Like when well, we've talked about this before, of how like people expect people of a certain caliber or to have a certain following to be a role model to children, and I think that's bullshit, because it's not my job to raise your kids. Fuck you, nigga. Like, you can't necessarily, you can't put anything that your kid consumes, like maybe your kids just like some bullshit and there's nothing you can really do about it. Like, you can't just say, oh, my kid likes you, so that means you have to be a role model for my child. No. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So I'm gonna fucking stroke Satan off. I'm gonna suck Satan's possible I won't say BBC. We'll say RBC because he's red. And
you say DBC.
What demon?
or DBC,
What's the D stand for? Demon?
Demon Big, or oh no, you're right, BDC.
BDC, Big
Yeah,
Demon.
BDC. I'm
Yeah,
dyslexic.
Me, no, I was too. I said RBC. But yeah, I think he's just trolling and niggas are taking the bait like the Satan shoes or whatever. Shout out to him fucking getting sued for the Satan shoes because there was a play on like an old thing. And,
No, Nike had to do that. Nike was like, yo, they took the fucking Air Max 97s.
Yeah.
People were like, yo, we're burning Nike for being in bed with Lil Nas X. It was like, whoa, we ain't got nothing to do with this little motherfucker. Let's go ahead and drop that lawsuit on that ass real quick.
Woo.
Uh-oh. Copyright strike.
No, that shit sound royalty free as fuck.
Oh.
He shit sound like a fucking what would you say? Spy movie royalty free. You just type that shit in Google. But what you think about it, man?
I think that he's a double minority. So he's a double minority means that he's black and he's gay. So when the entertainment industry is ran by a certain group, ain't nobody canceling this motherfucker. Niggas getting bent out of shape for the wrong reasons, man. So what? This little nigga's going around twerking on the devil. He's doing this for shock value because people are gonna go watch the video, and when they go watch the video, he's gonna get views no matter how much they dislike it, and fucking he's gonna get money from the views. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Then he's dropping the shoe too. Yo, everybody, the shoe for like I think $3,000 for some shit, or $1,500.
It was something. It was definitely like 1,000 was the minimum.
But check this. This nigga's gonna drop the shoe, buy most of them himself, and then resell the shits. And niggas gonna be paying 10 G's for these shoes, nigga.
That'd be an OD play.
And you're gonna look at StockX and see Lil Nas whatever the fuck shoe, and that shit is gonna be fucking like 10 G's. Niggas gonna be bidding because niggas love fucking novelty shit. Look, and then you see niggas was like, yo, we gonna mass we're gonna mass dislike his video. Mm-hmm. What happened? Next day, fucking YouTube was like, yo, no, we're gonna try like getting rid of the dislike button.
Yeah.
You already know what it's run by, man.
Yeah,
I said I wasn't gonna watch this nigga video. I'm just gonna go there real quick.
To like watch
and see how many views this shit got.
I'm on StockX now to see if this shit is for sale.
This shit is got 58 million views in 5 days. So he's averaging 5.1 5 days. No, a little under fucking let's say 5 million, 50 million views a day. No, not 50 million, 5 million. 10 million. Oh my God.
What's the amount of views?
58 million.
That's about, we'll say
10 million a day.
Yeah.
Little Nas, Satan shoes, unboxing.
Unboxing, huh?
Nigga got 1.3 million views off that shit.
Is the white guy?
His name is Sneaker Life.
No. Well, that could be anybody then. I only did one, but let me see if I can set it up properly. Cause I believe I should be able to pull a bracket up and we can do this shit live. Ooh. That's
true, Jelly. People gotta stop looking at fucking celebrities for everything. Like, goddamn, man, these people. If you ever listen to a celebrity, they're fucking idiots. I think I proved that with Demi Lovato. You know what I'm saying? I think I proved that with Demi Lovato. I could be wrong, but you know.
Hey, man, you know?
Niggas want to hate.
Yeah, that's all I think it is. But all in all, the same way I think Derek Jackson is going to be all right, I think this little nigga will be all right, too.
Yeah. Derek Jackson's definitely going to be all right because it's still going to be goofy bitches that listen to him.
Facts. Now, niggas love train wrecks, so they got to see where this nigga going to end up.
Facts.
Hey, get that out of here. Hey, whoa, hey.
I'm sorry. I don't think that's a song though. It was just a Yankee hype video.
Okay. All right, we're going back to the internet. This was 2 weeks ago, but whatever, my nigga. We back. Father arrested for discussing child's gender transition in defiance of court order. Canadian man was arrested this week after violating a court order that banned him from speaking publicly about his son's gender transition. The man was found in contempt of court and arrested Tuesday for calling the teen his daughter and publicly referring to him with the pronouns she and her. The father reportedly began litigation against the teen's mother after learning of the transition, and the matter was settled by the province's highest court this year. The court ordered the dad to not stand in the way of the 15-year-old's hormone therapy and to try and better understand gender dysphoria, the outlet reported. He was also told to stop speaking to the media about the case and warned that his public attempts to undermine his child's wishes was a form of family violence. Oh, boy. Oh, no.
You all right?
The light almost
fell.
Yeah, there we go. The father's refusal to respect the board's decision regarding his gender identity is troublesome. The father's rejection of his son's identity has caused the boy significant pain that has resulted in a rupture of what both parties refer to as an otherwise loving parent-child relationship. The rupture is not in the boy's best interest. He clearly wants and needs acceptance and support from his father. Listen, I didn't think we'd ever get to a point where people are telling you how to parent your children, because essentially that's what they're telling this nigga. Clearly, the father and the mother disagree with how they think this transition should be handled. The father's not with it. The mother's with it. I don't know what would even cause this to even go to court, but unless somebody sued somebody, but I don't even know how this ended up in a courtroom. But the fact that you're literally like, hey, dad, how about you just stop being a bigot and accept that shit? Because if not, you're going to fucking jail.
Yo, they locked that nigga up.
That
nigga got locked up. They probably told him, yo, if you say that shit again, you're gonna get locked up. That nigga said that shit with some maple syrup, yo. Fuck that. It's my daughter. She probably sitting over there. Oh, yeah. Supposed to be a man, but you're crying like a bitch. I don't understand it.
Oh, it says, he said, I am now back in court for a 5-day criminal trial that will last at least 5 days from April 12th to the 16th. That trial could land me in jail for up to 5 years for speaking truth about state-sponsored child abuse. FYI, I am blocked from sharing any videos at this time that oppose the sterilization of children. The dad and his arrest have been lauded by some audio logs. What happens when the bubble explodes and delusions end? She can never go back to being a girl in a healthy body she should have had. These kids don't understand. What kind of 13-year-old is thinking about having a family and kids? Well, what kind of 11-year-old is thinking about getting surgery?
What kind of fucking 5-year-old is thinking about fucking saying that, oh, yeah, I should be a girl? You know what I'm gonna tell you something, right? You know Charlize Theron, I bring this up all the time, but I don't care. You know Charlize Theron plucked that little African boy out of a fucking village and put him in a tutu and shit. Then she said that's what he wanted to be. Now I'm thinking, if you leave this nigga in Africa from the hut that he was in, I don't think that he wanted to be a girl. And I say it to this day, no pedo. She got this nigga in a tight ass tutu with braids going to a girl's ballerina dance, and this nigga got a package of an African at 11 years old. Hey, these fucking people, white. These fucking people be fucking bringing these motherfuckers over here and be trying to fucking, they trying to do us, man. Trying to get rid of the black heterosexual male. I've been saying it for a long time, but I'm in a good mood today, so I ain't talked about it. Go say what you guys.
Hey, man, all I can say is I wonder I honestly wonder what would happen if it was the father that was cool with it and the mom didn't want it to happen.
Oh, you know she's not going to jail. Get the fuck out of here. Well, maybe in Canada. Canada's backwards, but nah. If he's a male, if you're a male, it's like, oh, what are you against something? How dare you be against something?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be tolerant. When I got out the car yesterday, I had a random thought. Like I saw something on my phone and I got out the car and I shook my head. And then I remember why back in the day, like Greece or whatever over there, they used to fucking take like fucked up people and do away with them, I would say, or babies with deformities and do away with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to think, man, that's fucked up. Safe to say, I get it. I get it.
What do you mean?
I get it. I get why they weeded certain things out. Because if you let everything rock, let's say you have in a society like 2021 or what right now, where motherfuckers is doing sex changes on 5-year-old children.
Yeah.
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 I get it.
I feel like that's the equivalent of I think it's all on the parents, and I think the parents are trying to like prove that they're so what's the word I'm looking for here? Like tolerant of or such an they want to prove that they're such an ally that I'll do that shit to my child. Like I don't like I think that's like it's like I don't know what would like even make a parent like just want to do that move
because they're fucked up in the head. Yeah, fucked up people making fucked up kids. Just like that big black bitch that was at the hotel on Sunday, the two daughters watching her act how she act. How you think they gonna come? How you think when they get older they gonna act? Mm. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I realized why that black bitch was so mad. It's because she was that big and she had no semblance of an ass. It was terrible. Like somebody took 2 balloons and fucking deflated them.
Damn.
And just put them together and said, "Hold that."
And she didn't even hold that. Getting mixed genetics.
It makes bad because you that big and she's damn near 5'10". She's a big bitch, no ass whatsoever. You know, even some bitches got like wide asses and shit like that.
Yeah.
Nah, fam. If I had a pen, I would draw you a picture of what her ass looked like.
Well, I got.
Actually, I'm gonna draw it and then I'm gonna send it to you.
All right. We're moving on. Next. Next, I'm gonna talk about that machine, the Gawk 3000 machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull this shit up. All right. In a simple Twitter video, all it says is, "Gentlemen, it's your turn." I'm just gonna hit play real quick. Speed 1, speed 2, speed 3. Now I'm gonna pause it right here. I don't think we need to really go beyond 2, but hey, get your shit off. And I don't know what this mode is. That shit look like the grinder, and I don't know if I'm putting my dick in that one. I'll be honest with you. Like, see, when the shit going that fast, I don't know how comfortable I am putting my dick in that. I'll be honest.
You be scared?
Fam, the shit was, when she wasn't touching it, it was shaking like it was about to fall over. That mean that shit, the motor is too fast for that machine. Like, I don't know, player. That shit look like it hurt.
I'll tell you right now.
I don't even know what that material look like. If
you put that, I can assure you that it's very soft. But if you fucking put that,
oh yeah,
yeah. If you put that, in, like if you get past 2, and you last more than 30 seconds, you're a fucking champ.
That shit look like it's about to go brazy, and it's just the fact that it's like I need to know what that material is on the inside, because just looking at it, like It doesn't look like it moves. Like it looks like it just has bumps.
It probably just has bumps, but the thing is going up and down.
You like in this tornado mode, like the grinder.
Let's say you fill that shit up with lube and you go into the tornado mode, and let's say you last 5 minutes. Get a job in porn. Just get a job in porn.
You also gotta sit back and think about like
that shit is
okay,
rocking like a motherfucker.
What is the like the application like use? Like okay, let's say that shit kind of big. Like even like penis size aside, that shit is like over a foot long. Like you gotta hold that shit on you.
Nah, see what? Nah. What do you use? It has a suction. So what the suction is, you put it on the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay. Then you mix yourself.
You mix yourself. You just stand there and go ah.
Okay. I didn't know it had the suction cup action.
You put the suction, you go bow, you put it on the wall. That's what both people do. That's why people buy fleshlights. They usually get them and put them in the shower. They live by themselves. If you don't live by yourself, it's kind of awkward. Your roommate walking in on that.
Facts.
Like you just having a good time and you're drained and you just go fucking just lay down. You forget to pop that shit off the shower wall. And then you fucking go in and take a shit and you sitting there and you just go like this. Okay. I don't know if I can look you in your face after that.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. It would be rough.
I'd be real with you. I'd be like, hey, player, you left your shit in the bathroom. Left your shit in the bathroom, man. I ain't gonna go get it for you. Mama just let you know you left it in there. Oh, my bad, man, my bad.
She is.
Did you see the picture? I sent you.
Yeah, I did.
That's how her ass legit looked.
That shit look nuts. Shit look like coochie lips. Okay, that was just a little sidebar.
Damn.
Facts.
I'm still smashed though.
Me too. But she is a genetic freak, as homie would say. Okay, this is a little sad news. In more ways than one. So over the weekend, that was the Uber driver that was killed after teenage girls tried to steal his car, and they end up crashing the car and killing his ass. I'm gonna just hit play before we read, so y'all can just see what went wrong.
Call the police.
Call the police upstairs.
They're thieves.
What's going on?
So they're in his car. At this point, I'm assuming one of the little girls, they try to rob him with a taser. I guess he's an Uber Eats guy. He's 66. He's old as shit, so he ain't really putting up that much of a fight. So these two little girls, 13 and 15, try to steal his car armed with a taser. Now, at this point, they're inside his car. I'm assuming he's standing outside the car trying to get them out, and they're like starting the car. You hear them hitting on the gas, and yeah. So I assume people might have thought that he was messing with them, and he was like, "No."
What's the timestamp?
On the video?
Yeah.
I'm at 20 seconds.
Okay. All right. I'm with you.
Okay, yeah, and then that's when so people are probably like, "Yo, what are you doing?" He's like, "No, nigga, this is my car. Fucking move." All right, I'm about to hit play. Wait,
shit!
I'm gonna pause it again. Yeah, so he's not even all the way in the car. They just hit the fucking gas, and this old man is hanging outside by the car door while they about to fucking just speed down the street. And
yeah,
like you hear the door banging into shit.
Yeah, we called the cops. Call the cops.
Oh,
you hear that big ass fucking
nuts.
crash. And you see this nigga's running down the street to see what happens. And as you can see, the car is flipped over.
They stole the car.
Now, I will say shout out to whoever was recording this, because if not for him, no white probably would have knew what the fuck was going on, and they would just see two little girls hopping out the car and not assume
they instantly screaming fucking
yeah, he did something to
like he tried to kidnap us. Oh yo, he's fucked up. You can see him. He's dead.
Yeah, so like I think they take him to the hospital and he like succumbs to his injuries like almost instantly, like the same day he died. But yeah, so luckily for him to actually be recording, because he's gonna be the one to be like, yo, these little girls are trying to rob their car. Do not let them niggas go.
Yeah.
These girls stole the car. Hey, they stole the car. They stole the car. These girls. That's it. That's it.
See, she was about to run away. Luckily for the National Guard or whatever branch of military that is to like lock these little niggas down, that's him blurred out on the ground. He's lifeless. Yep. He's already gone at this point. My phone is in there. Wow. My phone is in there.
Everybody, I need you to step back from the scene.
That's all what happened.
I need everybody to step back. There's gas leaking.
Yeah, hey, back up.
So, what the fuck? Is the first question. What the fuck? Two little girls, 13 and 15. We in, what is this? I believe they're in
Washington, D.C.
Yeah, they're in D.C. Just read a little bit. They allegedly tased the driver and then made them move to steal the car. You hear him scream, "This is my car." The engine begins to rev. You see armor hanging out the front door of the vehicle. You hear a crash. Let me see. An Uber spokesperson said, "We're devastated by the tragic news and our hearts go out to his family." Of course.
Yes, man. Hella late. Sorry.
Of course, a GoFundMe was started for his family. Clearly, you see they shattered the goal by quite a bit. Yeah, and I honestly don't even really have too much to say because it's so crazy of a thing to even like imagine that two little girls would try to rob a nigga's car in broad daylight.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that. It's that crazy. No, these motherfuckers be looking at shit and all these shits, and they want to be older than who they are. What, they 13 and 14 trying to steal a car? Whatever initiation or whatever bullshit. I'm not surprised. They fucking this is what I'm talking about. Weeding people out. This is dumb shit. And you know they gonna get out when they're 18.
Oh no. Prosecutor to offer plea deals for girls. I like how they say accused.
Yeah, but because they can't, because you're innocent until proven guilty.
No.
Unless you're black. They tried to say George Floyd died of an overdose, not the fucking guy's knee in his neck.
They are black little girls, so you know.
Yeah, but they're black girls. It's different. It was two boys that did this. All the monsters.
The two have pleaded not involved in the juvenile court of not guilty. There's no way under D.C. law for authorities to prosecute the 13-year-old girl as an adult, even for murder. As for the 15-year-old, it is possible for a youth that age to be transferred to adult court in a murder case, but the burden is a heavy one for prosecutors. Focus of juvenile court is entirely on rehabilitation, not punishment. A youth who is 15 can be prosecuted in adult court only with the judge's permission. To gain that approval, authorities have to show that if the case was kept in juvenile court, there would be no reasonable prospects for rehabilitation. So I guess they just like, if it was like blatant as hell, then they'd be like, nah, try this nigga as an adult. But if they think that this motherfucker can't be saved, then they'll just keep it in juvenile court.
Of course they're gonna say they could be saved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She said, I kick Ari's. Damn. So violent.
I mean, as you should though. Cause what the fuck? Y'all killed a man.
Killed the fuck out of him too.
Whether intentional or intentional, like of course you may have came in there with a taser, but if you knew you wasn't gonna be able to get away with that shit, could have just backed out and just let that shit rock, and no one would have batted an eye. But y'all chose to fucking literally still try to steal the car as the niggas in the side door. Like, where would you gonna go? It was broad daylight. So, this shit is rough.
Yeah.
This shit is fucking rough to see.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to force back to
But this is where I get to. You got to start cleaning bitches. He was just like, yo, get them out of my car. Get them out of my car. This is my car.
Now, that I agree with, because in this case, him cleaning up those two little girls would have saved his life.
Yep.
As fucked up as a thing that is to say.
Also, like, everything is not a fucking kidnapping. You know, motherfuckers should have helped him. They just watch it. Hey, what the fuck? This is my car. This is my car.
That'd be the thing, too. Is like niggas need to put the cameras down to get active. Yeah. It's two little girls. Like if you hear them say if you hear this nigga say this is my car, and like it's niggas around that like seen this shit pop off, like y'all niggas know these little girls in the wrong, somebody go in there and pull them little hoes out the car. Like fuck it, they some little hoes. Like get out of here. Get tossed on the side of the road, and if they want to sit here and do this down the third, no, you were in the middle of committing a crime, and maybe they had the mindset of we young, so they can't try us as adults. So what? Who gives a fuck?
I don't think that they thought that it was gonna kill somebody. That's gonna be on their conscience though. That's gonna be the real test on their psyche is how they can hold the fact that they got a body on them now. Like the actions that they cause produce the body. Yeah. That's gonna fuck with your psyche. One of them may be all right, but one of them may be fucked up.
Yeah, they definitely could have yanked them girls out the car. Cause like I said, he was 66, so it wouldn't take much to put this nigga down. Anyways, so that shit's just wild. Like aside from you talked about them two Florida niggas that did what they did to that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same demonic energy.
Yep.
Of course, they were a lot older, so the crime they did was a lot worse. But it's the same amount of demon time, just no fucks given.
Nope, that's the generation though, because that's what they when you fucking let your kid do whatever you want. Know what I mean? It's basically they feel like they can do whatever the fuck because there's no consequences.
Yeah, so it's an unfortunate circumstance, but as of late, like even with homegirl that was talking shit about that Uber driver and saying I got COVID, clean her up. It's two little girls, clean them up too. Fuck it.
Yep.
It's turning the Mr. Clean. He already had the bald head going. He just had to get the sides off. Could have cleaned them up. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I be trying to tell you, man. You gotta start blasting these motherfuckers full blast in the face, yo.
Even like,
and they will stop this shit.
Kids or no kids, they only like. I feel like they only did that shit because most of the time niggas only do shit when they think they can get away with it. But I don't know. Well, technically they almost got away with it, but because they did get in the car and they drove off with it. He just was still there. But I don't know what made them look at him like a lick, but they probably went in there thinking that there's no way this nigga's finna stop us. And then you got stopped by a fucking pole or whatever.
They probably said
whatever they ran into.
They probably said no matter what,
you got to strut.
He said no matter what, we get in a car, we're gonna tase this nigga. When they ordered the Uber Eats and they saw it was the old nigga, they was like Lick City. Take this to the cruise riding this motherfucker. But I personally would have fucking let them bitches go, and then I would have called OnStar and had the car shut off on the highway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say like there was ways to like avoid this or whatever, but it's over with, so he's gone. But it still is like if a child approaches you on some fuck shit, clean them.
Yep.
At this point, fuck out of here, little nigga. What you thought this was? Equal opportunity. I'm not an ageist. I believe
equal opportunity ass whoop is cleaning, baby.
Gender, age, sexual orientation, it's all the same. You're an op. Get put down. Where are we going to next? You want to just get into the brackets now?
Yeah, let's get it. I'm ready.
I'm gonna do the cereal one first, and then we're gonna do the fast food one as a unit.
Okay, so but on the cereal one, I'm gonna from the people that said something, it's 2 for Frosted Flakes, 2 for Fruit Loops, 1 for Bunches of Oats, 1 for Fruity Pebbles, 1 for Captain Crunch, 1 for Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and 1 for Apple Jacks.
How many for Frosted Flakes?
2.
Okay.
I believe you were one of them.
I know I was one of them. Okay. I'm gonna pull up my bracket. Oh, that's not mine. This is my bracket, right? We're going into this. Let me put myself a little smaller. All right, boom. So in the first round, we got CT Crunch versus Fruity Pebbles. B said CT Crunch was gonna get mixed round 1, and I didn't realize why he was saying that until I seen that. If I would have realized if I would have actually read that thread about the shrimp, I probably would have just put Fruity Pebbles just for the sake of putting Fruity Pebbles. And the result still would have been the same, but I wouldn't have had CT Crunch beating Fruity Pebbles. Cocoa Puffs versus Frosted Mini Wheats. I feel like Frosted Mini Wheats is the old man cereal. Anything that has wheat in it, I feel like you're trying to work on your fiber, blah, blah, blah. I'm a child at heart. I need my sugar and artificial flavors. Let me get those Cocoa Puffs. Frosted Flakes versus Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms without marshmallows is just cardboard. And I'd rather not just eat a wet box of cereal, and I'll have some flavors. And Frosted Flakes is a classic. It's an OG. So, yeah, we're going Frosted Flakes. Honey Nut Cheerios versus Special K. Honestly, this one is a toss-up. I don't really care.
So?
I don't really care for either of them.
But you a self-appointed nigga that loves sweets, how do you not go Honey Nut Cheerios off rip?
But I'm just saying for the general audience.
Like, we're talking about you now. We're talking about you.
Well, fuck Special K then. That shit's trash. Fruit Loops versus Honey Bunches of Oats. I feel like once again, old man cereal, oats, wheats, it's all the same earthly materials. Don't give a fuck about it. Miss me with all this whole grain shit. Sugar. Captain Crunch versus Life. Never had a life a day in my life. Get it out of here. Apple Jacks versus Rice Krispies. Now, Rice Krispies, when appropriated with the right amount of sugar, might be in the game.
I will say, if this was Frosted Rice Krispies, my bracket would have been different.
Yeah, Frosted Rice Krispies are they hit different than Apple Jacks. I just like to me, I feel like Apple Jacks. I like the milk, the way it make the milk taste afterwards.
That's
so
get disgusting.
Hey man, hey, fuck you. And Reese's Puff versus Trix. I never respected Reese's Puffs ever since they made that Black Kid put out that one song that went nowhere. Where is he? Where's the young man that used to rap the Reese's Puff commercial? He's doing nothing with his life, just like Reese's Puffs.
Did you look him up to see, or do you just saying that to say it?
I'm just saying that just to say it. Fuck him.
Oh, let's get it.
No one eats Reese's Puff. I wish. Well, aside from when Travis Scott did the collab. Then we got CT Crunch versus Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes all day. It's a classic. Captain Crunch versus Apple Jacks. Captain Crunch just hit different. And I'm talking original, not the all berries or none of that shit. It's a little sharp. Definitely gonna have to let the milk sit in for a bit. And
Jelly's on some wild shit right now.
What's she talking about?
Jelly said, "I eat the fuck out of Special K," and she also said, "You drink cereal milk? Like, who fucking doesn't?"
Anyways, not paying her no mind. Captain Crunch versus Apple Jacks. Yeah, Captain Crunch when they're soggy, definitely it's a different breed. So they went over Apple Jacks. And Captain Crunch versus Frosted Flakes. I almost went Captain Crunch, but it always makes me shit. So I gotta go with the taste that lasts, and that's gonna be Frosted Flakes for me. And that's my bracket. I don't milk is trash. What do you do? So water? Use water?
She actually eats it with the milk.
And then just pours
or almond milk or something like that. Almond milk's thick as fuck.
It just never drinks the milk?
I guess that's a waste if you ask me.
Okay, and then
somebody that hates wasting food is wasting that milk.
And then we got mixed bracket. He got CT Crunch. So our brackets are kind of similar, like first round anyways. Only difference is he got Special K over Honey Nut Cheerios. whatever. CT Crunch, like I can't agree with the CT Crunch over Frosted Flakes. And I definitely don't agree with Fruit Loops over Cap'n Crunch. Like, you're sick. You're in sicko mode. And then Fruit Loops versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like I said, if Fruit Loops ain't got they just came out with the marshmallow version, and if it ain't got the marshmallows in it, Fruit Loops is bottom tier. But that's mixed bracket. But our bracket's pretty much the same.
Look at this nigga trying to be fancy with the pictures. Did my shit just go out?
Did it? Say something. Oh, no.
I'm here.
Oh, your shit is. Oh, yeah, it went out.
Oh my god, did it get too hot again?
It might have.
It's gonna be a problem later today.
Let me pin me, so it's always gonna be on me. But yeah, that's a mixed bracket, and it's a respectable bracket. Like I said, cause I don't care. Like the Honey Nut Cheerios versus Special K, I don't give a fuck about either of those. So that means nothing to me. It's only once we get to round 2 to what the fuck? I don't eat cereal with milk. Sorry. So what do you eat it with? So you wanted those LTG ass nigga.
All right, so
they have 10.
So what I'm gonna say,
they have 10 flavors of Special K. No, we're talking about the regular Special K. We ain't talking about the remix edition. Then they would have said.
So this is what I'm gonna say. Well, now I can fucking just lounge now. All right, so first matchup,
is it still
Fruity Pebbles winning off rip.
Oh, the camera just too hot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just
first matchup. Fruity Pebbles is winning off rip.
Okay.
I mean that may pose a problem later today, but I'll figure it out. But fucking also, Cocoa Puffs is winning. Cause who the fuck eats Frosted Mini Wheats?
Facts.
Got Lucky Charms versus Frosted Flakes. That's a hard matchup for me, but I'm gonna go with Frosted Flakes.
Mm.
Then we're gonna go Honey Nut Cheerios versus Special K. Gonna go Honey Nut Cheerios.
You eat it plain, you're a psycho.
Yeah.
I like my cereal dry. Do you eat your noodles dry too?
So fucking Fruit Loops with Honey Bunches of Oats. Fruit Loops was that. I used to be a big Honey Bunches of Oats fans, but you know, Fruit Loops for the win. Fuck ass nigga. Captain Crunch versus Life. Captain Crunch.
What does Life look like? Is it like just like flakes?
It's. I think I don't really remember. Let me bring it up.
I genuinely don't know what Life cereal looks like.
I think it's like, yeah, it's like the box cereal. It's like Chex.
Okay, yeah, it looks exactly like Chex. Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
weak ass cereal.
Yeah, they got oatmeal cream pie cereal. It's crazy. Can y'all still hear me fine? Because I'm leaning all the way back.
I can hear you.
Okay, so oh damn, where'd the bracket go? Hold on a second. Let me look at my phone.
I'm just saying, dude, niggas back in the day, that used to be the go-to move. Just crack the noodles out the pack, just eat them shits dry.
All right, so I said Captain Crunch over Life, Rice Krispie over Apple Jacks. I'm gonna go Apple Jacks because it's not they're not frosted. Reese's Puffs over Trix. Gonna go ahead and go to Trix because I don't like peanut butter cereal.
Facts.
All right, so we got Fruity Pebbles versus Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs takes the dub. Even though I love Fruity Pebbles, I like chocolate cereal better. Between Frosted Flakes and Honey Nut Cheerio, Frosted Flakes gets that. Fruit Loops and Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch gets the dub. I like my fruity cereal. No homo, but you know, I like Captain Crunch better. Apple Jacks versus Trix. Trix gets the dub. So we're going back up to the top of the bracket. This is where it gets dicey. Motherfucking Cocoa Puffs versus Frosted Flakes. Now I love me some Frosted Flakes, but I also like drinking chocolate milk after I'm done with my cereal. Cocoa Puffs gets the nods. Then we go down. We got Captain Crunch versus Trix. I love me some Captain Crunch. I have affinity for Captain Crunch. Trix is good, but Captain Crunch gets the nod. Now we're at the bottom. The final. Cocoa Puffs versus Captain Crunch. We got 8 versus 3. Right? Captain Crunch is a cereal that I adore. I love it. But I will say this. Ain't nothing like drinking chocolate milk after you're done eating your cereal. Cocoa Puff wins the brackets for me.
Okay. I can't rock with that, but it's
Cocoa
it's all personal opinion.
I like chocolate Cocoa Puffs, and right downstairs right now where my cereal is, I have Cocoa Puffs and Captain Crunch. Guess which box is still there, and guess which box I just threw out today because it was empty.
All right, man. I mean, like I said, I respect Cocoa Puffs, but to me that's not my preferred chocolate cereal. I think I go Cocoa Pebbles.
I feel you, but Cocoa Pebble wasn't on there, so
Yeah, if it was
and
if they put Cocoa Pebbles instead of Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles might have well no, it would have got clapped by Frosted Flakes, so it would have made a difference.
yeah.
If it was on the other side, it would have made it to the finals. Okay, now we gonna do the fast food one. Let me see. Where we going? Bop, boop. Oh, this is mix. I'll keep mix pulled up. No, what we gonna do? We just fuck Mick. We gonna do it. We're gonna just do it live. I got Photoshop pulled up. Let me bring that down here. Make us smaller. Oh, hold on. What is this? I'm grabbing. All right, here we go. We in the game.
Like I said, my teeth hurt thinking about eating dry noodles.
Okay, we in the game. We got Photoshop right here. Y'all see the list. All right, we finna battle back and forth. State your claim. Chick-fil-A versus Arby's.
Arby's with the upset. Fuck with that. Even though I like their macaroni and cheese, but it's not good enough for them to upset Arby's. Arby's got too much shit on their menu that I like, and I only like macaroni and cheese from Chick-fil-A. Get mixed. Upset round one.
I can't agree. All right, well, what I'll do is I'll put 2 up there. So on the left side it'll be me, on the right side it'll be you.
Bet.
So I'm going Chick-fil-A, you going Arby's. Oh, yeah, we'll do it like this. Okay. Panda Express, Domino's.
Domino's. Easy work.
Fuck out of here. Panda Express all day.
What?
I can't. To me, Domino's has only disappointed me. Only disappointed me. And I tried to work that one day, or that one time. Didn't really work out in my favor. I had to ride around with that one guy that was possibly autistic. He kept talking about his mother a lot. He smelled funny. It wasn't a good experience for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I got workman's experience to where I got personal beef with Domino's, and I just don't like their pizza. Like comparing.
When was the last time you had it?
Probably about a year.
Okay, so you've had it since the new flavors.
Yeah.
I'll let you ride on that.
Okay. We got Five Guys. What's your choice be?
Five Guys.
Okay, so I'll put that one in the middle because that's both of us. Come on, Mick. Anyways, yeah, cause I'm gonna show Mick's bracket. That's why I said fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
So now we at Chipotle versus Checkers. I'm gonna go Checkers.
I'm gonna go Checkers too because Chipotle had E. coli back in the day, and I've never eaten it. I eat it one time, so.
Facts, and I prefer Moe's anyways. Now we got Popeyes versus In-N-Out. I've never had In-N-Out, so I can't speak on it. So I gotta
tell you right now, In-N-Out is the trashiest shit I've ever had in my life. Popeyes.
Okay, so we both going Popeyes. Okay, Wendy's versus White Castle.
See, now this is tough.
It is, because that one time we went, boy, was I satisfied.
I'm gonna go,
and I need more. So I feel like because I've only gone the one time, but I really enjoyed myself the one time I went. So it's I've known Wendy's my whole life, so I feel like I gotta go Wendy's just based off attachment. But White Castle is still good.
I'm gonna say White Castle because Wendy's only has 3 things that I really like. But I go to White Castle, I'm boiling out. Chicken sandwiches, mozzarella sticks, fries, fucking onion, chicken rings. They got it all. The shit that comes with it, I haven't had a pressure on my asshole, no homo like that in a long time, but it was worth it. So White Castle.
Okay. All right, well, we're going.
And for those who's just tuning in, wondering why you don't see me, my camera overheated. So GBFN to myself.
We got Sonic versus Pizza Hut.
I gotta go Sonic.
As do I. Pizza Hut is just pizza. Like, it's good, but you can't really compare that to like a place that has more than just one thing.
Yeah.
And McDonald's versus Jimmy John's. Come on now, we both know.
Come on now. We already know.
We both know.
Golden Arches,
we
bitch.
both know.
Golden Arches.
Okay, so now we got
It does fuck my stomach up, D, but it's delicious. It's worth it. That's why you don't have it every day. You have it every once in a while.
Okay, now you got Arby's versus Domino's. What's your pick?
Oh, Raymond talked about that Mexican spot. You remember about it?
Yeah, it's excellent, but it's not on the list.
Said Arby's versus Domino's. This is actually a toss-up. So I'm just gonna say Arby's for shits and giggles, because I haven't had Domino's in probably like a year.
Okay, you're gonna go Arby's, and I'm honestly gonna go Panda.
You gonna go Panda?
Yeah, I don't really too much give a damn about Chick-fil-A that much. Like, I really fuck with Panda.
I feel you.
Okay, now we got Five Guys versus Checkers.
Five Guys.
I've only gone the one time, right? And you know my beef is just with how expensive it is. But for how expensive it is really good. But I just don't like the pricing. But as far as flavor, if we're just going specifically for flavor, then I have to go Five Guys as well. So we're gonna move Five Guys up the bracket. Now we got, for you, Popeyes versus White Castle.
White Castle.
Okay. And for me, yeah, I'm going Wendy's. Like, fuck that. I don't really like Popeye's chicken that much. You can get chicken from other places. That's better. Sonic versus McDonald's. Gotta go McDonald's. Like, is that even a question?
No, it's not. We already know the deal.
Okay. Now we got, for you, Arby's versus Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Okay. And I'm gonna go Panda. So, this is current bracket. Okay, and now we got Wendy's and White Castle versus McDonald's. I'm going McDonald's because it's McDonald's.
I'm gonna go McDonald's too, because I'm gonna go with McDonald's too.
Okay, and now it's just McDonald's. It's just McDonald's. It just wins.
I'm gonna say this.
It just wins.
I'm gonna say this. All right. Y'all can't see me, but y'all can hear me. McDonald's, even though Five Guys is good, I had a Five Guys burger last night, and I just had their milkshake for the first time. McDonald's has more variety for me, and it's more accessible. You know, and if we go with fast food wars,
and I'm with you, Raymond, on that foot long chili cheese cone. That's what I get most of the time when I go to Sonic.
Yeah,
but it ain't better than Mickey D's.
I mean, McDonald's is gonna be on every list, Jelly. I don't know what that is about, but McDonald's has more. McDonald's won mainly because I had a Five Guys milkshake yesterday. Shit was, oh my God. I had Oreos, Oreo cream, and salted caramel. And let me tell you, when it's COVID season, I didn't even care if I was at work. I took my finger and went around the cup and like tried to get every bit of that milkshake. But McDonald's has orange high C. Their fries are amazing. Their burgers may not be on Five Guys level, but they're better than what they used to be. They got chicken sandwiches. That new chicken sandwich they came out with is trash. Try to be like Chick-fil-A. Don't tell me something is a fucking crispy chicken sandwich and that shit soggy as hell. I'll throw it in your face and call your mother a whore. But they got their nuggets is on point. They got more shit than Five Guys. Now,
what the hell does Geechee mean?
I don't know. Maybe say Gucci or Return to Geechee. McDonald's doesn't have the worst burgers. You don't eat meat. You haven't eaten meat in like a year, so you can't tell me what the worst burgers are. All right. Well, you haven't eaten.
Worst burgers is subjective. If we're talking, okay, if we're just going off like some regular but like as far as like burgers goes, the only burgers they really got, they got the Big Mac, they got a cheeseburger, and they got the Quarter Pounder. If we're going burgers exclusively, and I think we all know the Big Mac is fake. I've seen niggas hit that shit with a blowtorch. It doesn't even move. Cool. Niggas wrote the Big Mac off quite some time ago, even though I still might get it from time to time. If you want the HD, HQ, high quality meat, pause, you got to go Quarter Pounder. And I think the Quarter Pounder in any variation, double, single, deluxe with bacon, I don't think too many places is fucking with that quality of meat. It's a good.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. This is some fat nigga shit. Y'all can kiss my ass. When you get the Quarter Pounder and you take off the bun and you put the fries on top of that shit and then eat it like that, oh, I'm about to get me some McDonald's right now. Uber Eats.
I better hope they don't send that old nigga. Oh, dude, I like fried rice. Fried rice is fire. Probably 4 or 5 years. There's tons of places that have better burgers, like Five Guys. But I'm also not ready to spend $10. Just see, the thing with Five Guys is, why it personally may not be my choice of thing is because Five Guys they don't charge extra for toppings and shit. So essentially, like whether you get a basic burger or the most fat, sloppy, nasty shit, it's all gonna cost the same. And for a nigga that only really likes fucking like bacon, cheese, and maybe lettuce on a burger, it's not really for me, because I shouldn't be paying like $10 if that's all I'm getting on my burger. So it's like if you like your burgers with like mushrooms, fucking jalapenos, all that extra shit, then Five Guys would definitely be the place for you, because you can get all that. You're getting your bang for your buck at Five Guys pretty much. But if you like a simple burger, then you don't really need to go to Five Guys.
Also, Jelly says she hasn't had a McDonald's burger in the last 4 or 5 years. Well, 2.5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, Brad, didn't they do a revamp on how they're doing their burgers?
Something like that. I definitely know it was with the Quarter Pounder.
I don't know what you could say on you going off of past experience. You can't say McDonald's burgers are trash now when you haven't had it in 4 or 5 years. Get mixed. You're talking to two niggas that are vets of the McDonald's burger. We have them shits.
Yeah.
Now is the McDonald's burger fucking? Is it better than Five Guys? Of course not.
Of course, and no one's arguing that. But
the variety.
That's facts. They have quite a bit.
McDonald's quality. That's falsifications. You listening too much to Black Twitter.
That's facts.
I dare nigga that's right now that had McDonald's in the past 6 months to say McDonald's burgers are good.
Yeah. If they,
I dare nigga.
But that's probably you probably listen to broke niggas that's only getting like double cheeseburgers, shit like that. You listen to niggas that don't know, like, that don't actually look at the rest of the menu and don't actually and actually have tried the most of the menu. The only thing I don't really pay attention to too much at McDonald's is the chicken sandwiches, because I'm not really the biggest fan of chicken sandwiches. But if it's beef, I tried all that shit on the menu, and I would say Quarter Pounder, you gonna get your bang for your buck. And like you're not really, because them shits are made fresh. They're made to order. You can't say it's like it's frozen, blah blah blah. You say that about most of the shit on the menu, sure. Quarter Pounder, come on now. I dare a nigga to eat a Quarter Pounder and tell me that shit is trash.
Facts.
Dare a nigga. BK burgers are better than McDonald's. Now, normally I would be against BK slander, but because we're comparing it to McDonald's, I have to disagree.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I had a BK burger.
Mm-hmm.
I told you about this.
You
had
did.
A BK burger, a Bacon King. Everything, all the toppings were cold.
We're talking.
And it's bacon, cheese, and barbecue sauce.
Jelly said, so this is not based on taste. I'm basing it on overall experience. Like, not the whole, like, I'm not going to say because it has certain things that I don't like, that doesn't mean that I would still go to this place over another place. Like, I know the double Quarter Pounder or double cheeseburger, McChickens, all that shit. I know it's bad. I know it is. But the shit that's good is still it will make me go to McDonald's before I go to Five Guys, Panda, and all these other places. Because it's that much better.
Facts.
Like I mean, like if we went based off taste alone, then this shit would be completely different. But 'cause if we were going off taste, then at that point I would probably put hell, Sonic might beat McDonald's on my tier list, because I love, like, the menu alone at Sonic, and the ice cream always works. Like, I love ice cream, so McDonald's will have to get slapped down. But I'm going off overall experience and where I go to the most. It would be McDonald's.
I would say if we're going on taste alone.
Okay, let's redo this. Going just basing it purely off of taste.
Okay.
Or what do we think just has the better food? Okay, so we're going back to Cali, and so round one we got Chick-fil-A versus Arby's. Do you still stand? You still stand? Okay.
Arby's.
And I'm still gonna rock with Chick-fil-A. Okay, we got Panda Express versus Domino's. I'm still gonna stand on Panda.
Domino's.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta move some shit. So we're still in the same boat. Five Guys. Subway is never gonna leave the round one.
I mean, according to Mick.
According to Mick, I'm pull up his tier list in a second.
Yeah.
Okay, Chipotle versus Checkers. Okay, we're still at the same on this tier list.
I'm gonna say Checkers still.
Yeah, like I said, if it was Moe's versus, like, it would have to be something like real whack for Chipotle to win. Popeyes versus In-N-Out. I still would prefer In-N-Out.
Popeyes.
Now, if we're going Wendy's versus White Castle and we're going based off taste, and White Castle takes it for me this time.
Yeah, White Castle.
Going Sonic versus Pizza Hut. Sonic wins still.
Yeah, Sonic.
McDonald's still wins.
Yep.
So now we're going back to round one. You got Arby's versus Domino's. Taste.
Taste wise?
Yeah.
Ooh, shit. This is kind of tough for me. I'm gonna go. Man. I'm gonna go Arby's.
Okay.
That was a rough one though, taste wise, because I think like a real burnt, like not burnt, but like a burnt Domino's, like pepperoni pizza. That shit's good as fuck, nigga. And if you make the Philly cheesesteak pizza,
yeah,
shit is good. That doesn't matter. Then they're losing in the next bracket anyway. So
yeah.
Go ahead and
Okay,
go Arby's.
I think I would, honestly, in this case, I think I might go. I would lean more towards Chick-fil-A, because there have been times where I've gotten Panda, and when I've gotten bad Panda, I didn't enjoy it, and there hasn't been too many times. The only thing that Chick-fil-A does that I don't like is when they give me waffle fries, and I can't see all the way through the fry, and the back of the fry is potato skin. I hate that shit with a passion. But other than that, I like their food. I like their sides. I like their ice cream variety. Fuck it, I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A. Get dug, Panda. Now we're going Five Guys versus Checkers. Five Guys for me.
Five Guys.
Yeah. Popeyes versus White Castle. White Castle takes the dub. Now for me, at this point, Sonic versus McDonald's. I'm gonna go Sonic. If we're going purely based off taste.
I'm gonna go McDonald's.
That's fair. That's it for me. I'm going Sonic. Now we at the top. We got Arby's versus Five Guys, and me, Chick-fil-A versus Five Guys. I think
I'm gonna go Five Guys.
I'm gonna go Five Guys too. The burger was really good. The milkshake was good. I liked everything about it. It just was about $20 for one person. Now we got White Castle versus McDonald's for you, and White Castle versus Sonic for me.
White Castle.
Okay, you gonna go White Castle. I'm gonna go. That shit was good.
Shit was good as fuck. It was a sketchy one, but that shit was good as fuck.
That shit was good. I gotta stay true to Sonic. I got to. So now we got Five Guys versus Sonic, and Five Guys versus White Castle. Now this is actually pretty tough for me.
Am I back?
Are you back? Hold on, let me see. You are back. So let me do
Let's
that.
get it.
Are we in the game? So for me,
I was looking my best life when the camera was off.
I believe it. Your hair looks nuts. I'm gonna say, because Five Guys, they got the burgers, they got the fries, they got the ice cream, and Sonic, they got the burgers, they got the fries, they got the ice cream. Now it just
Oh, 1 second. D, I don't care how White Castle mixes my stomach up. It's delicious. If that will tell you something, because I usually don't eat shit that'll fuck my stomach up. I'll eat it sparingly. I'd eat White Castle 3 times a week. I'll take the pain. Fuck it.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Sonic.
Sonic over
Five Guys.
Oh, and you're in bracket?
Yeah, your in bracket is Five Guys versus White Castle.
White Castle.
Okay. So this is if we're going based purely off taste, McDonald's don't make it past round 2.
No.
So, like I said, but initially I'm going off of the entire like menu and like where I go to the most, where based off where I would off of everything else. Like and then it could also just be on the fact that McDonald's are the most common like thing. Like McDonald's are basically like fucking gas stations these days. Them shits are everywhere. So,
yeah, everywhere.
So,
but you know what's actually dope. There's where we're gonna be in July. There's gonna be they just opened a White Castle down there.
All right, let's get it. So yeah, this would be the upgraded updated bracket. Yeah, no,
yeah.
I won't. No, Jelly, I won't say that's a common occurrence, but it may be once every couple of months. They fuck up my double orange chicken with fried rice.
Why you gotta be double orange? I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never had Panda Express.
Hey, it'd be like that, you know. But to me, I feel like it's pretty good for air quotes fast food Chinese.
Yeah, that's why I said fuck that. I'd rather go to the regular Chinese place.
Yeah,
have them scream fucking Cantonese expletives in my face.
But yeah, so this is the updated bracket. So now we were talking about Mr. Mix bracket earlier, and boy did he just let us down. I don't know what Mix is on these days.
It is convenient, Ray. It is convenient.
Yeah, and could just be based on this purely off of convenience. Who knows? But overall, I still gotta go.
Nah, you wasn't there for. I had a whole hour conversation about him with us. He said he loves Subway, and then he said that Subway sandwiches are slept on. No, Subway cookies are slept on. I'm like, everybody knows about Subway cookies. It's the sandwiches that are trash.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, champ.
So this is mixed bracket. More or less, it's about the same. So he got Chick-fil-A over Arby's, Domino's over Panda. Now he got Subway over Five Guys. I don't know in what universe Subway would win over damn near anything on this list. Subway might be Jimmy John's because I ain't never had it. Subway might beat Domino's. Subway might beat In-N-Out. But Subway's not beating Five Guys. I'm sorry, Mick. He got Chipotle over Checkers. Okay. Popeyes over In-N-Out, Wendy's, Sonic, McDonald's. Like basically, I agree with everything on this tier list except for the Domino's, the Subway, and the Chipotle. We're going into round 2. Chick-fil-A over Domino's. Domino's doesn't really make it that far. Subway's over Chipotle. Whatever, man.
That's fucking nuts. That Subway made it to. Like Subway actually had a chance in his bracket to win.
Like Popeyes over Wendy's, McDonald's, of course. How in what universe are niggas actually battling to see if Subway is superior to McDonald's? In what universe?
in a crazy world, Brett. In a fucking crazy world. This man is crazy.
Like I said, all that lettuce trying to cover up those trash sandwiches. I don't know what type of time Mick is on. Mick must work there. He must have stock in that company. He got to.
Hold on, let me bring up what he said. Here B, this is my bracket. Here's mine, B. Subway beat Five Guys. I really like Subway, man. He said, 12-5 matches be crazy. That was a March Madness joke. Is there anything else? He said Five Guys is still A tier in my book, but Subway beat it.
Subway got to be S, or at least A+.
He said, if your sandwich is bad, then you made bad choices because they just put on what you asked for. Their cookies are slept on. False.
That's untrue. That's untrue.
Nigga said I brought some to a party. These folks like, where'd you get these? I tell them Subway. And they asked me to go back and get more.
Okay. Now to that I will say, we know the type of environment and co-workers that Mick has, so
that's what I said.
Yeah,
that's what I fucking said.
So I'm not gonna give those.
That's what I fucking said.
Not gonna.
That's what I fucking said.
Not gonna give that group of people any like, come on, like of course they would ask where those cookies came from. Of course they would.
And I'm going to say this also for people who are looking down on McDonald's, right? It's the slander from people who don't matter that you listen to. Like everybody, oh, McDonald's is bad. If McDonald's was so bad, why they still number one?
Always and forever.
When shit is trash, what happens? They disappear. Am I wrong? Am I fucking wrong? You don't see Captain D's on that bitch. You don't see Captain D's on every corner. Maybe in this southern ass state, I ain't ever heard of Captain D's until I came down here. I got some Captain D's. I said, what is this shit? No, Jelly, not clear people. People that make 6 figures and up. This is who Nick hangs around.
That's facts. People that taste buds are a little bit too sophisticated for a Subway sandwich.
A little too sophisticated. And Raymond, that is false. DoubleTree cookies are phenomenal, but Crumble shits on everything at the moment. Crumble shits on everything. Nigga, they got iced oatmeal cookie that I legit thinking about going to get tomorrow. Iced oatmeal, my nigga.
Because their fries is good. Yeah, Crumble is Crumble might be S+. That might be in a tier all on its own.
Yeah, they might be dead. And I think I saw it on Instagram, but Jelly really put me on when her food-born ass was like, yo, fucking cookies are the best. It's like, if she acting like that, let me put my pants on and go there right now. Nigga, when I bit in that first cookie, number one, they big as shit. So if you eat a whole cookie in a sitting, you're just a fat piece of shit.
Yeah, you are an abomination. You on your way to
even I can't eat a whole cookie in a sitting. Eat half that shit, but that shit's aside. Nigga, I'm full.
Nah, my nigga, we power through. Remember we was on the way back from Tennessee, nigga. I had to eat that whole shit, crumbs and all. Definitely need I definitely needed water though, because I definitely was about to go into some sort of sugar shock. But we power through. Them cookies sweet as fuck.
They are. That's why that iced oatmeal cookie is probably fucking phenomenal. I need to get that tomorrow. Yo, you need to look them up and see if they have some in Maryland, right?
Yeah, Crumble is what all I can say is jolly good show.
If you think DoubleTree cookies is good, if you don't eat Crumble and then fucking look at DoubleTree cookies, slap that shit off the counter. So what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah,
DoubleTree cookies is good as fuck though.
Crumble is built different. But yeah,
I mean, if you eat a whole cookie in one sitting, then yeah, I am.
It will fuck your stomach up. So, risk versus reward, baby. So I gotta look at it as. All right, that's enough of the brackets. Shout out to Mick just putting together a fucking Ugh. Subway in the finals.
It's like, come on, man. Like when you see the Subway, because I mean, I immediately look at the end. I saw fucking McDonald's. I was like, all right, what did it beat? Then I saw green. I said, green. The fuck you doing, champ?
And I can't believe he tried to use his people as
a barometer.
Boost. Yeah,
how dare you?
Said Mick, you know damn well that your people, you wouldn't even let them if your people can't listen to this podcast, and that means your people don't know nothing about Subway cookies.
I don't like Subway because when I eat their tuna sandwiches, it makes my pee smell like tuna.
I don't eat Subway sandwiches because the way nothing they have looks fresh. Like their logo is Eat Fresh, and you go there, and how did your ham and bacon look like? It died 10 years ago. The bacon is lifeless. It's like paper thin. Like the way no one there like has a soul. They always just look at you. Welcome to Subway. What you want? All right, and then they always like slowly put that shit on the sandwich. You want it toasted? Yes, please. Okay. Like everyone, like everything at Subway is just slow. Like what's up with y'all niggas, man?
Yo, Ray, they got a crumble in I don't know what this place is. Hold on a second. They got one in North Bethesda in Rollins Park. They got a crumble, and they also got one in. You're gonna have to go to DC for this shit. They also got one in Vienna.
I never fuck with a roast beef sandwich. Ever. Only thing I fuck with is either turkey or ham. All that extra shit you can keep to the side. Maybe a meatball. I always say I want to try a meatball from Firehouse, but if I'm going sandwiches, it's gonna be Firehouse. Ray keep trying to get me to go to Jersey sandwiches. Mike's. Get the fuck out of here. Jersey Mike's. We in Atlanta. Quiznos. Didn't even know that shit was a factor. I only seen Quiznos on commercials and never saw one in real life. I still don't think I've ever seen a Quiznos. Okay, where are we going? Excuse me. What's this thing with the pastor's wife? Oh boy.
Yeah, that shit. Since it's mine, I'll read it. Hold on a second. Where you at? All right. Y'all, get ready for this fucking ride. Pastor's wife, Christy Evans, had the man who they had a threesome with murder her husband. All right.
Yuck.
Be careful who you congregate with. What congregation you worship at. You never know what's going on behind the scenes. During an interview at her husband's church, Christy Evans said the car belonged to the man she only knew as Khalil. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation later identified him as the 26-year-old Khalil Square. Oh, what a fucking dork name. They squared that nigga up and killed his ass. Evans told investigators she, her husband, and Square met at a Super 8 hotel several months earlier, and the three had sex multiple times, according to the court documents. One time, Evans says she secretly dropped the phone number on the floor for Khalil, and they continued communicating without her husband's knowledge. According to court documents, he must have been beating her fucking old pussy up. And like the pastor can't hit it like this. The week before his death, David Evans went on a mission trip to Mexico while her husband was out of town. Chrissy Evans invited Square to stay 3 nights, and they had sex, according to court documents. They also plotted to kill the pastor. During an interview Wednesday, Evans told investigators she asked Square to kill her husband, according to court documents. Lord have mercy, no pun intended. That's funny. But yeah, man. So basically, this pastor and his wife, they was getting the boogie on with this guy, and then she was like, "Well, I like the way this old black gentleman." He said he's 26. That nigga looks 45, by the way.
Oh, that's big facts.
This homeless black gentleman is giving me the utmost of top tier dick, and you know what bitches always say, like broke niggas always give the best dick because they're trying to fuck their way into a house and home, I guess. But so she was getting that 51-year-old white coot pounded, and then she was like, you know what? I'm sick of my husband. Let's go not be Jesus and Let's kill him.
And shout out
She's
to
a
him.
ginger anyway, so you already know how gingers get down. They're day walkers, Brett. They have no souls.
Tell this nigga look like he ain't got no soul.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This nigga look like they got me again. All right, man.
Damn, cuz, they got me again, cuz.
Caught me in, well, I won't even say 4K. This shit like 480p. Nasty ass picture. But,
It's fucked up that they killed that nigga though. RIP, man. He trying to do his wife a solid because you know he ain't bring up the threesomes.
That's facts. And for him to even allow another nigga to come in there,
Yeah,
he's built different.
a black man. This nigga was not racist, man.
Facts.
You know, some of our friends say, "Oh, white people are a little bit racist." I mean, you kind of got to think that he has reason to be.
If he, let's just say, if he wasn't before, in his last moments, I guarantee you that racist switch clicked on in his head.
Yeah,
He definitely, if he ain't never said, called anybody a feller in his whole life, he definitely called him a feller in his last, not a fella, a feller. He definitely,
like, Khalil, is that you? Pow, you fucking feller. Pow.
yeah. So I'm sure he got one off in his life.
She's stupid. If he went to Mexico, she should have paid the cartel. Oh, you know he got to get that off. You know, it's fucked up to say on a podcast, but in that situation, you know Khalil real well. Yeah. So it's like, can you blame him?
I'm not mad.
Yeah, I'm
not mad at all.
This nigga's giving his wife threesomes with fucking dirty black men and fucking going to Mexico to fucking save people, and he come back to get clapped. Don't marry gingers.
That's what it sounds like.
It's fucking terrible, man.
They're soulless, and they'll make sure your soul gets taken from you.
Day walkers, man, can't fuck with them.
Some would say she's a bitch. Moving on.
You was gonna say something insightful.
Nope.
Oh shit.
Where'd your camera turn off again?
Nah, I fucked it. I hit enter.
Oh.
I guess enter turns off the camera.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Georgia man receives his last $915 paycheck in oil-covered pennies dumped on his driveway with the FU note by employer.
So you gotta play that shit out.
Just
you gotta play that shit
from
out.
start to finish.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get.
You gotta play that shit out. That shit
a man
is just...
says he woke up to a pile of pennies in his driveway. Not just a few, but tens of thousands of them.
Yeah, the pile amounts to about $900. As Fox 5's Janice Yu reports tonight, it was the amount he was expecting from his former employer.
Imagine coming out to your driveway and finding a large pile of pennies, not just pennies, but pennies covered in some kind of an oil or grease. Andreas Flatten says that's what he found here on his driveway, and he says he doesn't understand why his former boss would go through the trouble to do something like this. This is not the contents of a years-old piggy bank that has been dumped out.
This is my final paycheck, $915 in pennies.
It's the amount Andreas Flatten was owed after leaving his job at a local auto repair shop called A.O.K. Walker Auto Works back in November of last year.
It sucks. It absolutely sucks. It's definitely, I wouldn't wish this upon anybody.
He says after months of waiting for a paycheck and even contacting the Department of Labor, he got what he wanted, just not the way he imagined. His paycheck in the form of over 90,000 pennies covered in some kind of grease or oil.
If I've done my math correctly, 91,515 pennies should come out to be about 2.5 grams each. So it's about 504 pounds.
They now sit in a wheelbarrow inside his garage in his Fayetteville home, the weight too heavy for its wheels. Flatten says his new routine is to now sit here at night and clean them off one by one.
I think that's going to be a lot of work for money I've already worked for. It's going to be hours upon hours of just trying to clean this money up just so it's even able to be spent. It's definitely not fair at all.
I did talk to the owner of the auto repair shop, and he tells me he paid Flatten in U.S. currency.
What would you do in that situation?
Well, first of all, I mean, it's rough. Do I want my money? Sure. Do I want it that bad? Absolutely not. 90,000 pennies in your driveway. He said this just got dumped. They got left in the driveway. So he just dropped them shits in the driveway and just fucking got the fuck on. You come outside, you see 90,000 pennies in your driveway. I guarantee you he didn't get all of them. I honestly would have just left them shits there. And, well, they say left it with a fuck you know as well. So, I'm going to see that nigga. I think that would probably be priority number one. I'm going to go see about him. See what's up with you. Because you're not finna drive by, leave fucking 500 pounds of pennies in my driveway and think that this is okay. This isn't a paycheck. It's pennies, my nigga. It's not on paper. It's not on file. So, fuck out of here. Second, for him to go through the trouble of covering them all in oil so you can't really spend them properly. Good move. If your goal was to punish a nigga, he succeeded. But I will say that homie is stupid for individually cleaning them all off. I'm not doing that. If I was gonna do that and keep them, I'm just gonna get some boiling hot water, dump them hoes in there, and just come back later on.
That was the saddest part of the video.
Yeah,
where his dork ass was at the fucking just sitting there, fucking cleaning the pennies one by one. I'm like, you sad sack piece of shit. I watched that video after I ended the podcast last week, and I was just sitting in the garage. Nigga, I was fucking rolling. I was howling. My mom thought there was something wrong with me.
Cause why would you do that? Like, I'm not doing that shit. Like, fuck that. If you talking about fucking, I'm gonna wipe all these shits off. Like, nigga, you just better go fucking get you a little tank, a little container, get you some boiling hot water, get you some soap or something, or something that removes oil. Get you some, like, hell, what's that shit Billy made? You said OxyClean.
Yeah.
Get you some OxyClean, pour that shit in the goddamn container, and fucking let that shit rock. And then come back the next day and rinse, wash, repeat. Like, get some OxyClean. I'm not wiping that shit off individually. It's fucking 90,000 pennies. You'll never get it done. Like, and the fact that he's like, when he was wiping them off and he threw them in the little bucket, it was like 15 pennies in that bucket. My man's making no progress. So I
just sitting there in his garage. Fucking for $915. Just dunk.
Yeah,
wipe, dunk. Wipe. Nigga, this nigga's forearm is gonna be diesel as shit by the time he's done. With just this little motion right here.
This nigga said, I feel like it's a lot of hard work for money that I've already earned. So stop doing it the hard way. Work smarter, not harder.
Facts, nigga. Taking it to the fucking bank.
Go
like,
get.
Yo.
They said, if you want to clean them, then just go to OxyClean route.
Yeah.
Don't fucking. This nigga's stupid. That was a stupid part of the video. Like,
or fucking get like a trash barrel, like a plastic trash barrel. Pour them shits in there. Fill the shit up with water and fucking just get the mixing like you're churning butter. You dumbass. Why you cleaning one by one? You idiot. It's 91,000 whatever the fuck you said pennies. It's gonna take you forever. Just a sad sack piece of shit. Dunk. Dunk.
He said he does that shit every day. Yes, he ran a degreaser. That's all you gotta get. There's plenty of stuff out there that removes oil the way you don't have to do that shit by hand.
What we're saying is he can do this shit in a streamlined process.
Yeah.
This nigga wants you to be sad for him. What a fucking what a bundle.
Yeah. Hey, you
that one almost slipped.
You almost.
Yeah. Dunk.
This nigga fucking sitting there like he's whittling wood or something. Like, get out the garage, my nigga. Like, every night I come home and then I clean.
That's my ritual.
Yeah,
like, you see him at the table, and you see him push his fucking food away and gets up from the table, just goes in the fucking garage, get him his little with a chair, put the towel on his fucking chair, sit down, just all right, just open the fucking pull the wheelbarrow over and just go. Dunk. one by one. Why is he doing it one by one? Why do you get like at least 10 at a time?
I don't know.
I didn't feel sorry for him.
Me neither.
Last week, and I don't feel sorry for him now.
When I saw him doing that, I was like, all right, fella. All right, fella. You
that motherfucker said, take these pennies in this FU note, GBFN. Like for real, like.
Yeah, he's a dumbass. I'm just gonna say he's a dumbass. What we got?
When we talk about
what is this? Buck breaking?
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about that, but
I know what that is, but what is this?
Yeah, it was just a trailer.
And you want to talk about it?
Yeah, you play it. Let's see what they got to say.
You didn't watch this?
I did watch it.
Oh.
Breaking, we have to understand that buck breaking is a show of power. It's a show of dominance. So we can't talk about buck breaking without talking about power.
When we look at the domination of black people by the dominant society, what we are in essence seeing is that this society wants to ensure that we are not able to actually mete out that thing that makes humans exist. And that is creating families and procreating.
See, psychologically, when we're talking about the sexualizing of our people, primarily from the dominant society or the system of white supremacy, it had to be established in a very impinging way from the mental state.
This whole notion that masculinity is somehow toxic and detrimental to society is nothing but an attempt to emasculate black malehood.
It's clearly an agenda. If you have two eyes in your head and you're able to see, you can see that it's an agenda, and it's an agenda to decrease our population.
It's always been about destroying the black family. The family is the foundation of a people.
The heterosexual black male is last on the pecking order here in America. If you're just a heterosexual black man, how are you gonna beat the case? Because when you show up to court, when you show up to the job interview, when you show up to wherever, you coming in here as a heterosexual black man, you have no power.
When Mark Twain confessed that we white people ground the manhood out of the Negro. Why ground the manhood out of the Negro? Because it's black masculinity that most exposes the fraud of white masculinity.
We, as the progenitors of culture, the ones who are the fathers and mothers of civilizations, who taught all people, who people look to for social cues, whether they want to realize it or not, I think they feel if they can get us to adapt to it, they can get everybody to adapt to it.
If anybody should have a problem with European males, it should be the European female. Because everything the European male has ever learned to do to us, he first practiced on his own woman.
We need resources in education, we need resources in labor, we need resources in politics, we need resources in medical, we need resources in so many things, but they ignore that and they put millions and even billions of dollars to tell us that you need to really embrace your LBGT side. So these people have an agenda, and it's up to us to understand what the agenda is.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I turned my camera off because it was getting hot again.
Oh, well, hold on. I'm gonna fucking pin my shit.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that when it comes out because everything that they were saying is true.
And I don't want to agree, Jolly, but my man was getting busy.
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my phone.
I know.
Because but you think about it, man. You had like I always say, man, like I said earlier in the podcast. It wasn't because I watched this, but everybody knows. Well, if you're a black dude, you know. If you're a heterosexual black man, you straight, nigga, you at the bottom, nigga. They try to take everything from you. You're not tolerant, being masculine is toxic, all this other shit. What is this? You see what the bitches be saying about niggas in Kevin Samuels?
Yeah.
And like the audacity to how some of them look. To talk about niggas like that. But it's because media, bitches, everybody shits on the black man. You can't have no kind of strength about you.
Yeah, I definitely that was the one part I focused on the most was you know, it was like they're looking at masculinity as a bad thing to make niggas be less masculine.
Yep.
And how is like what is wrong with being masculine? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. Like no one's saying that anything wrong. And in that same breath, I can say there's nothing wrong with being masculine. And in that same breath, I can also say there's nothing wrong with being feminine. But niggas will, they say that we say all the time, according to them, it's my way or the highway. So if you ain't feminine, then you ain't with us.
That's facts.
And that's just not okay. Cause it's for obvious reasons, it's just not okay. Like you can't have that whole fucking if you don't agree with 100% with everything I say, then you're not with me. It's like, nigga, I can do my thing and support you at the same time. It's like, no, nigga, you can't do your own thing. You can only do our thing.
Facts.
Fuck out of here.
It's that bullshit, man. And then when you got people and you got people growing up in this society where they're making they're killing all the not killing, but like they're aging out all the tough niggas. You know what I'm saying? All the tough niggas is aging out when you got motherfuckers saying to you what you should be. Like, oh no, you should be like that. They try to for lack of a better word, gay you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you don't like something, oh, you gotta be something wrong with it. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Like fucking like, they getting rid of the girls and boys section in the Gap, right? Or in Old Navy. Instead of doing that, just have like a section that for just, for trans people. Easy. Oh, they're letting trans athletes in the girls' things because they feel like they're girls. But like we said, you making people miss out on money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people that
so it's like just give them their own what you call it, boy, girl, trans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It would be just that simple.
It is that simple, but they won't like that. Nah, man. When people get too much power, they get fucking power drunk, and they fucking are drunk with power, and they want to usurp everybody, yo.
That's really just I don't have no issue with any nigga in the LGBT. I just have an issue with how they carry themselves and how they want and how they're so aggressive with forcing niggas to be down with the sickness.
Yeah.
No, not to say that it's a sickness, but it's I can never rock with the philosophy of one that they treat it like it's so black and white. Like it's either you with us or you not with us. Like I always say that there's no such nothing is black and white. There's always gray, and the LGBT acts like there's no such thing as a gray area in between. Like it's only our way or you are a phobic of whatever
term. It is.
And I don't know where this shit came from, man. I think it's cause I honestly don't know, like, cause this shit is mainly just like the newer generation that seems to be so gung ho about.
It's because when the shit used to have, everybody's so tolerant of everything nowadays, man. You don't got to be tolerant of everything, man. I ain't saying drag niggas in the street and hang them like that. Nah, let niggas just live their lives. But like when you try to fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's literally everywhere. Like it got to the point where y'all saying like what the fuck is wrong when you say a 5-year-old wants a sex change?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
so the 5-year-old also say he want to play in the street. What you gonna do?
Yeah. It's all the same thing. So now it's like at that point, like once you start doing essentially cosmetic surgery on a child, what's the limit now? Y'all gonna start letting like 5-year-olds get breast implants, butt implants, shit like that? Like I could definitely see shit going a lot further left than that. Cause I honestly like the gender transformation shit. Like it's a whole bunch of shit that goes into that. So it's a very serious process. And if y'all would let your child go through that very serious process, I could definitely see parents getting their children crazy surgeries, just let them be whatever the fuck they want to be. I want to be a dinosaur. Let's go see Dr. Umar and get you some fucking gills installed. Like I don't like the way this shit is heading. Like, and it's mainly only with fucking, you know, people that lack melanin in their skin.
Yeah.
And I really hope shit. Like, honestly, at this point, I feel like it's a losing battle. But I just hope shit don't ever get that far. I couldn't tell you how far it's gonna get.
Hopefully it don't, man. But you know, women always try to fucking. The women are the real ones that stop this shit, because then nobody gonna listen to us. But you know, the more the fucking you got motherfuckers telling them they don't need niggas and motherfucking niggas like this, and we could be doing it on our own and shit like that. The more that happens, the more they see shit. They see the shows, they see whores getting the bag and shit like that. Like,
yeah,
come on, man.
That's why fucking OnlyFans is popping.
Yep.
They see the ones in the top 1%. Now everybody want OnlyFans. You know, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out. Yeah, I've seen that, Jelly, of parents letting their kids get nose jobs. All white kids. It's always like some white girl with like a really big nose of a community of people we're not allowed to talk about. And
yeah, facts.
Yeah, they got one of those noses, and they just get that shit reduced. But it's always one of those kids with just a really big nose. It'd be like a long nose. Like, I can't really, like, that nose be like that nose like starts at the fucking, like, here, like how your nose start in the middle of your eyebrows. I'm not even mad. You want to get that shit reduced? You like a freak.
But
it should still be on the parents to say no.
Yeah, it's just fucking, you know, man.
Like I said, like people that they're too tolerant.
Yeah,
they're just way
definitely
too tolerant. Like what? Because when you're too tolerant, like, honestly, when it gets to the point when it's time to say no, it's gonna be too late because you've already let too much shit slide being tolerant. I said this shit a while ago, and I'm still seeing certain shit now about how pedophilia is slowly starting to creep into some shit. And the way shit is going, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point niggas are allowed to identify as children and have relationships with children or whatever the fuck, wherever this shit is trying to go.
You get the right people in power, that shit is gonna happen.
Yeah, so
you get the right people in power, that shit is going to happen, man. All these motherfuckers is freaks already. You get the right fucking people in power, nigga, that shit is going to happen, fam. And you would, as you say, as I say sometimes, but you more than me, you hate to fucking see it, man. You hate to fucking see it. I just figured out a fix on my camera, but I'm gonna let that shit cool off because I need it tonight.
Facts. So I don't know, man. If you know anything about Black history, you all know that buck breaking is still a thing. But I'll probably watch that shit too, because essentially that is today's version of buck breaking, and essentially it's niggas is already broken. But
not me.
I mean,
kiss my ass. But I dig what you're saying though.
Like, essentially the transmogrification has already begun. And it's slowly starting to creep its way through the.
Nigga said transmogrification. You are a fool.
The process it's already in full swing within the community. And
it's fucked up, man. And it's going to be headstrong niggas like me, you, my brothers. It's going to be at a minimum where they're going to be fucking railroaded because they're not like everybody else. And it's not fair.
It's not.
You could be how you are, but when you get to the point of trying to change everybody, you're not gonna change everybody's mind, man.
You can't. And then, just like we saw earlier with the dad getting arrested. Like, it's legit. Like, at what point, like, you can't even make a decision in your child's life without possibly getting fucking arrested if it got something to do with gender dysphoria or whatever they call it. They literally said, this dad needs to learn to be more tolerant because this child needs their father in his life. What?
Yeah.
So you're literally saying, nigga, you better learn to be tolerant of your child or else you're going to go to fucking prison. So you better learn how to be a better father.
Yeah.
But, and it's over something that it really doesn't even have nothing to do with the child. That's really between him and the mom. The mom wanted to do it. He didn't want to do it. The mom won because she's the mom. And now y'all trying to make this nigga go against his own morals and values.
But you know, everybody got to realize that it's important to have a 2-parent home, or to have niggas around. Like you can't teach a nigga. All you doing is fucking. What did that nigga Kevin Samuels say? Making harder women and fucking softer dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you let the women run the shit, they can't teach you how to be a man.
Yeah. We about to end this shit anyway, but I got a story about that. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
At that point, we'll pretty much wrap this shit up anyways. We've been going for 2.5, 2.5.
We back to the old days.
That's facts. We in the game. Yeah, the only thing left was just YouTube getting rid of the dislike count, but I'll wait until that actually pops off into something before I say anything about that.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we in the game. So yeah, the gang is back. So
Like I tell y'all motherfuckers, man, train don't stop, man. This nigga Brad had to take a little hiatus. It's cool, man. I remember when I had to go do my thing in Maryland, he took over. We always gonna be here.
Yeah.
Shit ain't gonna stop, man. This ain't no motherfucking fly by the wayside shit, man. We 76 episodes in, man. We ain't going nowhere. Too invested.
That's facts.
Too much money on both sides. Too invested.
Yeah. So y'all know the vibes.
That feels so good.
We'll be back next Wednesday. I have an update on the move. Yeah. And with that being said,
you gonna say because you haven't been here.
Oh. And with that being said, whatever God I pissed off, I want to humbly apologize. And I want to look right now into this camera and say, please do not let my next Wednesday be anything like this Wednesday or the following Wednesdays.
Before you leave, I will say, whatever God you pissed off, you did get mad and call that God a certain name. So I don't think it's going to take your apology. I'm just going to let you know that.
Listen, all I'm going to say is, whatever God you are,